few disturbing details over this new Ettercap dragon abomination creature, on top of the fact that it has a crystal within its mouth and that it seems to be plotting something. Trying to draw out more of its forces and wipe them off one by one, learning that they in fact have more of a Cavalier-esque variant of the Ettercaps, where they are much more faster and deadlier than the others. Upon doing so and being worried, you thought to prevent any sort of plan that this creature seems to be having in desiring to grow this opening that it has in the earth already. Sending Ashrin and Volmer to bombard these bladed Ettercaps from keeping the hole from getting any bigger, learned that however deep this hole may be, this creature seems to have some sort of method of telling you to go fuck yourselves. And continuing to plan his plot, seemingly not fully caring about your intervention, but turning up the timetable. As, even after Jack prodded to get some information out of it, it seems more than intelligent enough to be aware of you, and to ignore you until it so feels like it wants to answer. But, with that being said, and the creature currently continuing to plan and plot in some way, shape, or form for its whatever domination it plans for Luma, what are you all doing? A fair half-mile away from this point.
I kind of want to try something else. While that creature's up above, can I send Lily down into the hole?
You can.
Yeah.
Are you really?
I want to send her down into the hole.
Okay.
If she dies, just like...
I mean, I'm in her eyes, so I'm ready at any moment to pop her out.
I was gonna say, are you doing this stealthily, or are you just sending her down invisible? Because at the very least, for the moment, it does not seem like
she's gonna be
there's
stealthy.
anything visibly aware.
Invisible and
Also,
stealthy.
Ashton just died.
Oh, Ash is dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
So KTK's overlay is fucked even more because I turned my
Yes,
camera off.
it is!
I turned my camera off at the beginning of the session so that way I could turn it
Well,
on.
yours
after he's
almost
been
never
fixed.
breaks it, because unless Veryl's here, you never switch spots.
Damn.
Yeah, so as long as Veryl ain't here, the overlay always stays fine. You motherfucker. I saw your hand go for it. What? As you send Lily downward into the hole while this creature is currently growling, snarling at the other Ettercaps to continue whatever work it is that they seemingly are preparing for, which includes recalling them and some of them going down into the tunnel itself, wherein you see just that thick webbing and some actually rather large vines that you would think would take possibly years to grow at that point. And you recall that the creature did crawl its way out of here. But even as you go down, it goes down for maybe about 100 or so feet into the earth itself, wherein neither you nor Lily have dark vision, do you?
Which is where we get to the next point. When it feels like there's no creatures around.
There is no such feeling.
You
can constantly hear something. You're not entirely sure as to what, but it's almost like this grinding noise or this sticky web attachment. Something, everything. There's always a chitter. There's always a movement. There's never a moment of silence.
Okay, this is gonna be risky. I'm gonna
Sends the DM now.
Let's go.
Oh god,
Then
we're all
put
gonna
Big
die.
Cranky God.
Guys, who wants a corgi? This is what I'm doing with my god. Who wants corgis?
Me.
Hell yeah.
Give me a Sworgy. Give me a Sworgy.
Sworgy.
You can get a sworgi.
Yeah, she has a stat block for him.
Veryl
Fuck
has
yeah.
one, actually,
Oh,
in
man.
the campaign I'm doing.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, I don't know what the fuck my computer just decided to do, but that was a good time.
Ash, we need to pick up. Jack's exploring the hole with Lily.
He's exploring the hole.
Uh huh.
He's
You know what I do.
exploring
Doing what
the
Jack's
Green
good at.
Dragon Spider's hole.
You
He has a bit of an expertise in exploring holes, apparently.
Yeah. I should write that on my...
Apparently?
Would that be
But-
dexterity based?
Actually, be Constitution based.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. The one's dead, I'm low in.
I thought that was strength.
Strength? I think it's strength based.
But in either case scenario, Jack, through Lily's sight in complete and utter darkness, and not a single shred of calm or peace within that depths.
So,
What are you trying?
as she was coming down, I was gonna have her grab, like, just a small stick, pebble, something. Something tiny.
You would have to dislodge it from one of the walls, because there are thick vines and webbing all over this bitch.
Okay, so there's no, like, loose rocks on the ground or anything like that?
No, it seems like when they have carved this out, they are working on that perfectly.
Okay, I'll have her go
And
back
in that
up top.
entire area, it is so ludicrously coated with that vinage and webbing that you are risking grabbing a pebble through all that.
No. I'll have her go back up top to where there's, like, actually, like, an open tree or whatever. Rip
Mhm.
off part of a leaf, something like that.
Dare I make you make a strength check to see if Lily can rip off a branch?
Not a branch, part of a leaf. Like,
Dare
just
I
from
make it for a leaf? Nah, it's good.
something
Lily
easy
is so
that I know
pathetic, can't
she
even
could
rip
do.
a leaf in half.
Oh, God.
Wait, why would you need? Would a leaf work? I'm assuming you're like trying to do the drop it down and see the noise.
No. Yeah, she only needs just a little bit of a leaf or something. She's gonna go back down,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna have her cast light on it, and then go back invisible.
Okay.
So I'm casting light through her on it, and then
Yes.
she's casting invisibility again just to make sure she stays.
Majorly important question. Are you doing this as she's going down the tunnel, or when she gets to that pitch black darkness?
Once she starts to get to the actual, like, pitch black darkness.
Okay. As you go down with Lily, envision to have her ignite the light upon the leaf itself. You are maybe only 30 or so feet from the bottom depth itself, but instantly you are met with the visage of about 10 or so of those Etter caps, all stop to a halt in the instant that light meets them.
Pop her out.
It is pure blanket white over thick vines that travel what you can only tell as southward down another gaping maw of a hole.
Okay. The moment they all stop and look, she's out.
Okay.
And letting go of the leaf, and then
Mhm.
she's out, because that's gonna stay for an hour.
Yep.
Because fuck them,
Spite.
pretty much. Anything like out of the ordinary, like something that might stand out besides the amount of web.
Give me a perception check real quick. I'd say with advantage since it's both you and Lily looking for this, essentially. 25. The somewhat interesting point with how this is just utterly coated in webbing is the fact that you saw both a slight mixture of the standard and the bladed Etter cats, but there's something unnerving as to how they were all just waiting there down below. And with that 25, with that very quick instant glance before you vanished out of there, you swear you saw more and more for that brief moment that you saw through that maw.
Oh, fuck! So there's a shit ton more of these things.
Seemingly just waiting.
I'm glad I did that. Hi guys. We got a problem.
Well, yeah, that was a given this whole mission.
There's a lot more waiting down there than we thought. A lot.
Alright.
A lot of web though, so it might all catch fire pretty quickly. That's a
I'm
plus.
gonna be honest. I had a bit more of a destructive idea. That might be better.
What was your idea?
Cave in.
Yeah. I'm down for
Like
that.
we. Because
Gravel
there's no way
blind
we're
from
fighting
there.
I'm
them
in
all.
two minds about that. Because on one hand, yeah, that'd be nice. But on the other hand, they're already here. They're already digging tunnels. What's
I feel
preventing them from just
Cave-in's not
tunneling
going to
up from
stop
under
them
Luma?
permanently.
Yes.
Which
Hmm.
direction is Luma?
Southward.
Yep, there's also a big
Yep.
ass tunnel heading southward towards Luma.
So, the worst case scenario, they're already working on.
I think our best bet is to head back to town, let them know what's coming, and maybe we need to go talk to Cassandra.
Remind the player who Cassandra is.
Dragon
Not the
lady?
dragon. lady.
Dragon, who had more spears like the one that's inside this thing.
The
She's very
half-dragon?
pretty.
Yeah, the one that owns a magic shop.
Dalmar's never met her.
Okay.
That's right. Dalmar wasn't here for
Dalmar
that.
hasn't met her.
That's right.
We
Fuck.
love her, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
She wants to revive a white dragon, so I'm kind of I'm
is-
iffy on her.
Supposedly.
I
That's
just
my
think
not-
she's
notes on
cool.
her.
It's her father too. At that, she's got daddy issues.
No.
Who in this
Don't
party
we all?
doesn't?
Jack doesn't.
Oh, Fanoa technically doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Santa Daddy.
we're the two like normal
Except-
ones.
Well, arguments could be made. I'm not gonna make them.
I was gonna say also Vollmer's defense.
Oh, yeah. Do you have daddy issues?
I mean, yes and no.
It's yeah.
PC guy.
I was kind of sent to live with my grandpa after my dad said "fuck it" if we're going to war.
He's got 4/5 of daddy issues.
Like I love my dad, I just wasn't around him as a kid because war.
That's still daddy issues.
Oh fucking hell!
Well, by that logic, wouldn't Fen have daddy issues too? Because she's kind of separated from her entire family right now.
No,
I
'cause she
left
chose
of
to
my
leave, yeah.
volition.
Fair.
We're still on good terms, and I want to visit them.
I mean,
so-
Volmir's on good terms.
Also, Ashley, I'm gonna hit you with 12 healing.
Oh, thanks. Thank
Having
you.
been
I
hurt by
appreciate
acid on
that.
your fly backwards.
What?
That's why
Okay.
she's hurt. It was the acid webbing.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
that acid webbing is a bitch, dude.
Because it's the
It's
one
not-
save like
I'll
half
say
of us
it's not
can't
much
deal.
of a tick damage, but when you take that for 6 rounds in a row,
Yeah.
that shit hurts.
Here, let's do one more.
Thanks.
More points.
Yeah.
Oh, maxed out. Beautiful.
Okay, so y'all want to go back and let them know? Is that what
I
we're
don't think we can handle this on our own.
I agree with that.
doing? Dalmar, what do you think?
I think we need to go back and let them know now, or we start the fire.
I'm kind of inclined for both. Just set some shit ablaze.
Fire and then get the fuck out.
Yep.
Gravel noises from Varel.
Arson and run.
Arson
Okay.
and run.
Noah, what do you think?
I have no thoughts except pussies, but that's it.
You're thinking about pussy?
No.
You know, for someone who abandoned Torpedo so fast, I'm surprised you're thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you shut your mouth. I did not abandon her.
No, you
No.
just forgot.
You just
she
moved
existed.
on.
Exactly.
Okay. Can I also say I was going through the NPC gallery trying to see if there's a picture of pretty dragon lady, and then I saw a torpedo, and then I got sad. And then you bring her up.
Yep.
Oh.
That's funny.
Fuckboy for Noah.
For real. Canon.
Oh, she didn't know I was a girl either. Anyways, this is off topic. Back on topic.
She didn't know what was a girl. Oh yeah, Fen. She thinks Fen's a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
she does.
Oh yeah, because she was
I know
thoroughly
we did.
changed in that moment.
Oh yeah, you were a guy at that
Yeah.
time, huh?
Oh, it's fine. She might not even be gay. I can forget about her again. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't have many. By pussies, I meant cowards, but at the same time, it's valid. So, yeah, no thoughts here. Ever.
Yeah, like
I'm
if it
shocked
was-
you don't have more strong feelings on the arson.
Oh, I do have strong feelings on the arson, but, like, at the same time, I'm cool with either. Because I could see why you wouldn't want to do the arson. So, yeah. I'm kind of just chilling, honestly.
I
The only
mean, if you
downside
want to
to-
do arson, that's cool, but you're on your own for that because I don't have fireball.
Yeah. And the only thing I'm thinking that's bad about that is you guys were way the fuck in the air and it still got you.
Yeah.
So doing another flyby might not be the best.
But you don't necessarily have to start it that way. With a fireball, I mean.
Yeah.
If we can figure out a way to light outside the web, since right now, at least, there's nothing out there.
Anybody got any oil? This is how we dealt with the
so,
spiders
actually.
last time.
Oh no, this is how I
Right.
dealt with flowers last time.
No, she meant my campaign. Literally,
I
Tridentias.
do.
Nope. Oil and fire.
All I'm saying is I have a flask of oil and one sheet of paper.
I got a magic.
I have a
Not
lot of
smart
other
enough to
things.
know
Not
how
to
to make
mention
a
alcohol,
Molotov.
but it's.
I have some torches. We could
I
just
have-
light the torches up and drop them.
I have torches and a tinderbox.
Same, but like, wouldn't that set the entire fucking forest on fire?
Which is why we originally didn't want to do my fire plan.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Yeah.
okay, here's the thing. It all seems kind of dead.
I
So,
will
like,
also,
Dead trees burn faster.
I'll also give notice that, remember, you just fireballed 2 times nearby all that webbing.
And it didn't catch.
And it didn't
No.
catch.
Mostly a majority of where you actually burned it is where it actually lit on fire. Maybe like 5 or so feet off of that, but then the webbing got so... There's no other way to say it, but moist, that it just did not catch.
Okay, so
it's
fire
fresh.
trying
It's fresh webbing. It's not dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack, what's the biggest bird you could turn into with a polymorph stone?
Oh fuck.
You might be able to do Sparky. I'm not even kidding. Let me check what his...
Is Sparky a
star rating is.
beast?
I thought he was a fae, but
Oh, no, that's right. It has to be beast. I forgot. Polymorph is beast only. It's true polymorph. I'm thinking of.
yeah, true polymorph is anything. Otherwise, I would have been turning into a fucking dragon a long time ago.
True.
I'm just trying to think. Would Jack be familiar enough with like a giant eagle or whatever?
I was thinking the exact same thing,
A
yes.
rock.
Not
Jack?
the fucking rock.
I've never seen a rock.
Not the fucking good. Good. We're keeping it
The
that
rock would
way.
be
Back.
We're keeping it that way. Fuck you. No more rocks. I still want to
mean,
go back and kill that bastard
I
one
would
day.
say he would have probably been, would have been interested in the book stuff, but that'd be up to you whether or not he was able to get enough information out of those on rocks. And then giant, like eagles and shit like that, I don't know how common it'd be.
I would say giant eagles is definitely mostly due to the fact that they're kind of simplistic animals, and there's 100% somebody who keeps as a fucking pet. They shouldn't, but they absolutely do.
100%.
Just like real eagles.
Yeah.
I was thinking Saudi princes with their tigers and lions. And... Okay. What about rock? A no or a roll?
Anyone else have flasks of oil? I have
do.
one.
It wouldn't work anyways. Rocks are classified as monstrosities.
Oh, are they?
They are apparently
Aw.
classified as monstrosities.
Good. They're
No
fucking
shit.
abominations and
I
should
mean,
be
that
killed.
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
just looked it up 'cause I'm like, I'm actually curious. Would Jack be able to turn into this at all? Number 1, the CR I believe is just too high for y'all. It is. And number 2, it is classified as a monstrosity.
Oh, it is just too high, yep. Fucking monstrosity. I mean, it makes sense, but like,
It does, but
kind of. It's still. That's so weird. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, because it doesn't have anything actual necessarily special about it.
It's a big
Yeah.
fucking bird,
Yeah, it basically just is a big fucking bird.
and it deserves death.
It's funny because like if you go back to like 3.5, it's considered an animal, gargantuan animal.
I mean, I was gonna say because it is just the giant bird. It doesn't have a breath weapon. It isn't magical. It
Yeah.
doesn't have anything special. It's just a
I
fucking
mean,
giant ass
isn't it
bird.
magically large or some shit like that?
I think it's just a matter of something happened to it that just made it extra large. But beyond that, it's just a fucking bird.
Yeah. But yes, I can turn into like a giant eagle.
How big? How actually big is a giant eagle? I know it's a dumb question.
Large, if I remember correctly.
It's giant, obviously.
Yes, it is.
Could
large.
we theoretically just like rig black powder kegs and drop them in and just have them go boom?
Assuming you find black powder kegs.
I mean, they might sell them in Luma.
I mean, black powder, casks of oil, and drop in a few lit torches and hope for the best.
Well, I'm thinking more cave-in since fire seems to be a no-go.
Well, let's just put it this way: if I turn into an eagle and I get hit with that weapon, the hell thing that Ashton got hit with, I'm falling. It doesn't have very much hit points. It's got 26 hit points, so like.
I think we go back to town and let them know what's going on.
And we put on
Yep.
from there. I could agree with that.
Yeah. It's gonna be the.
Even Plan C isn't working right now.
Shit, I already had Giant Eagle listed on my list.
Oh, you did. There you go. That's probably why we both instantly went. That's absolutely what he has.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember we went through and actually like
Talked
the
a
ones I
couple
chose,
options.
yeah, and got a few because I have
Yeah.
Giant Owl on here too, and yeah, okay. So
If
going
Y'all
back-
are going back to town. Farrell through mental comms would offer if anybody wants a Earth ride.
Yes.
Sure.
Just sticks their head like 4 inches above the dirt and just.
Is it cozy, KTK?
They
No.
can make their head smoother, I'll say. It's not exactly a cozy ride, riding literal stone vibrating through the ground, but
be like sitting on a dishwasher or a drying machine.
kinda, yeah.
Stop.
After he gets it.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think
I hate it
KTK got
here.
it.
No,
I hate it here too, don't
I
worry
didn't
about it.
realize it until Jack brought it up.
I
Yeah.
hate it here.
Uh huh.
We all hate it here.
I like it
Ash.
here.
He's the reason we hate it here. He's the only one who likes it here.
And my job is done.
Back to town, and I think I'm gonna skip out on riding the giant rock.
Okay. It is only 30 feet at a time anyway, so it's at standard space at standard speed anyhow.
Damn, Farrell, why is the top of your head wet?
What the fuck does that mean, Jack?
Because
What the
riding
fuck?
on top.
I hate it.
I'll shut
Stop.
up now. Sorry.
But
Why?
takes you the 2-ish hours to travel back towards Luma.
I'm
Where
leaving
in the-
Lily there, by the way. I forgot to. I'm gonna send her back over the top and be a scout.
Okay. As you are taking the time to travel there. And during those 2 hours, while Lily is overwatching and being able to send you messages, I believe it's constantly while you're still on the same plane, right?
Yep.
Okay. She is keeping you notified that it continues to send more into the hole, and it only keeps maybe at best 6 or 7 of the standard ettercaps with it, seemingly like it's commanding it to go look towards something.
Okay. Like it's commanding the ones that's sending into the tunnel to go look for something?
The ones up top.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay. I'll
as
relay
you
that to everyone.
continue to travel your way back to Luma, those 2-ish hours that pass.
So wait, the ether caps on the surface are looking for something?
to some extent. It's hard to tell since cannot understand the language, and this thing is already weird as fuck as it is.
I feel like we missed
Traveling back
something
towards
important.
Luma, wherein you are welcomed by the rescinding sun, as sunset has begun to encroach upon you all. And as you approach the northern gates, wherein I imagine Varel will drop Earth Elemental, because I doubt they want to walk into the city as such. While you guys begin to make your way into the town, where are you exactly heading for? I lap you
Port
on map.
back.
Castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need
I
to
wanted
report
to
back
say-
ASAP.
While we're here, we do need to check on Misha and Frankie before we go again. That's all I want to say,
God,
just
we
at
have
some
to-
point.
We have to convince Misha to stay behind again, don't we?
Or we don't
Probably.
check in, and we don't have to convince her to stay behind again.
Well, that sounds like an even worse idea.
Why don't you just send your familiar out to a window and look at him?
That is also a possibility.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is how Howard. This is how Howard dies. Okay, I was
Frankie
Howard
eats
over.
him.
Okay.
No, Misha eats him.
Oh no.
Split him. Get it right. They're
Howard
friends
is
now.
being sent to the inn to go visit the presidential suite up top at the windows, while you all begin to make your way towards the castle itself. Wherein, as before, were the two guards in front, who switched shifts at this point in time, stop you at the front gate and look upon you. State your business.
We had a job from the king and queen, and we'd like to go report into them. Situation has changed.
Hold for the moment, and you watch as one of them kind of goes, without seemingly questioning that you guys got a job from the king or queen. Almost like, boy, they really just do shit without fucking telling anybody.
I kind of love him. Not gonna lie.
Oh, 100%.
I do too. Yeah.
It takes about 10 or so minutes, partially due to the fact of the walk into the castle and quite possibly having to find them in the first place, before the same guard that followed originally comes out and at least notifies the other, kind of like gestures to him to lift his weapon to drop his guard, and goes, "You'll find them in the foyer. They seem tentatively excited."
Appreciate it. Start walking in.
Over mental comms, we're going to crush all of their hopes and dreams with this news.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm thinking that they're going to be excited to try something new. And
they seem the type to just do things out of boredom. So I'm
They
assuming that
seem a little bit adventurous.
kinda, yeah. So I'm hoping that new creature interests him enough to not be mad at us.
But as you approach the grand doors of the castle through the very well-kept garden space, wherein they are opened up instantly for you by other servants and guards from inside the doors themselves, seeming like they already noticed your approach and timed it perfectly, like in a fucking anime. Upon there, standing just barely 20 or so feet from the door itself, seemingly just outside the ray of sun that comes inside, stand the King and Queen of Luma, arm in arm, smiling at you, but also there's this sight of excitement to them upon seeing you enter, and especially seeming like they lock onto, I believe it was Dalmar and Fen, who are the two only hurt ones right now.
Oh,
Ashrin, I'm assuming looks like she's fully healed, but it was acid. I'm assuming her clothes might be
Yes,
a little bit
little
fucked
bits
up.
of clothing are tastefully kind of damaged.
I'm only down 1 HP at
Ending.
the moment.
Dalmar
Okay,
has
so
like a
it's
slight
fine.
cut on the cheek.
Oh wait, what? Can I see how bad it is for Fen real quick? One sec.
I believe Fen is pretty
Almost-
damn that off.
Yeah, almost half exactly.
Yeah, because Ash took away your healing pool.
Sorry.
But
Okay.
as you approach, they do welcome you excitedly. I take it the development was questionable.
Yeah.
At the very least, I can say that it is good to see you all mostly going out without a scratch upon you.
These ettercaps, there's a lot of them. We've taken out probably, what, 15 to 20 of them already. And there's
20 feels to be a good estimate.
Yeah, there's at least another 40 in the hole. And there's a mutated one that has a green dragon soul in a gem attached to it, changing it, making it more dragon-like, intelligent. And it fucking hates Luma for some reason. It's digging a tunnel this way.
There is
an invasion.
a clear mess of processing going on in the mind of the king before eventually he does perk up with a response. Well, it sounds as though the age of the dragons being missing may come to an end in a unique manner.
I mean, probably.
He's telling us.
We've already ran into like 6 dragons.
I like that we
pet
all just like,
dragon.
nervously start laughing.
Oh no, I'm not nervous.
Like,
He's telling us.
Jack pulls out his red dragon tooth.
Volmir's
Or
got
claw.
the horns.
I got a
still.
claw.
Fenn's
Yeah.
dancing happily about Frankie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it back in my bag. But like, yeah, we've met a lot of dragons, including one that was an island.
Yeah.
Luckier than most.
I don't know if you want to call that luck, but okay.
Well, I mean, I guess luck in the way that we're alive.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Always look at the bright sides.
So,
I dare ask more towards this hole that you mentioned. And you seal it.
getting to it is kind of an issue.
I'm
Oh.
not sure we could seal it in a permanent manner.
Yeah,
'Cause
the-
they
They've
could just
dug
dig
it
it again.
themselves. I think they'd just dig it again.
Yeah, if we did seal it, that wouldn't solve the issue.
Oh, I'm not
Because they're
seeming
already tunneling.
I am
No,
not
sir.
seeming to keep it closed forever. If it could be sealed, then whatever is in there can be trapped for long enough time to prepare for a much more violent counteroffensive.
Well, 2 issues with that is that you might only get a day if you're lucky, if we seal it up. And 2, I don't think it's going to matter sealing it up because I think they're trying to dig their way to.
Jack, didn't you say they were searching for something in the woods?
Yeah, I partially think that might be them kind of searching for us. Since we did bombard them quite often. Also, the big motherfucker was able to hit Ashran and shoot at Volmer from 150 feet away.
Over. It was in the hole.
Yeah.
So it's got some pretty gnarly range on it. And where the hole is at is completely covered by webs that trying to stand through it without some form of flight, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Because I think our druid friend has to be close-ish. Out of game.
I think it's 60 feet. Yep, I'm looking at it.
I think so.
That's close. That's close.
That's close.
That's close for a spell.
It's very fucking close when it's all covered by webs.
Is that spell not prepped? What the fuck? I swore I prepped it.
You did
Did
prep it.
Varel unprep
Did
it?
Varel unprep the spell?
Oh my god.
I think Varel
That's the spell
unprepped
we
all of them.
needed. What the fuck?
That's the. I told them
So
not to unprep that.
sacrifice.
because that was the one fucking spell that was
Sack
New
required.
plan, guys. New plan. We fly over. We drop Varel in the hole.
Yep.
They
That
can
actually
be
is
our
a fine
distraction.
idea because Varel has reincarnate instead.
Why? I literally okay. So when they were prepping spells, they talked to me. I said, reincarnate's good. We're probably not going to need it, so don't prep it yet.
Yet.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, if someone dies, we're probably going to have a rest before.
I
We
am
get the
going to
gem.
give benefit of the doubt and take off Mass Cure Wounds and put back on Wall of Stone because they have 3 5th level spells prepped.
Okay,
And
why
they
not
only
drop
have 2 slots.
reincarnate? Because they're not going to fucking use that.
I don't know. I'd rather have reincarnate if needed.
I was
than-
gonna say it feels like it's
Yeah.
it's a complete and utter emergency failsafe, but
But we don't have the gem for it either way.
I think you're right.
How much gem? What kind of gem do we need?
It's like a
Actually,
1,000 gold piece gem. I'm pretty sure.
it does not take gems at all.
What the fuck?
It takes oils and unquents of 1,000 gold pieces.
What's an unquench?
I actually don't know.
That's a strange word.
I like it, though.
Unquent, a soft, greasy, or viscous substance used as an ointment or for lubrication. So it's essentially like aloe vera.
Oh,
Jack's
Jack's got a
Okay,
bunch of
so we can use
lubrication.
Jack's
It's petroleum jelly.
Kinda, yeah, there you
Here,
go.
let me just pop back in my ring real quick. I'll bring out a bunch.
No.
Yeah, I mean, if it works,
Disgusting.
it works.
No one questions why Jack has 1,000 gold pieces worth of lube.
It's obvious. No one
Yeah.
has to.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. No one questions it, not because they don't want to, but because it's not a question.
Oh, it's
We all
also because
know.
we don't want to.
No, we just already know. It's fine.
I mean, fuck. You should see Jack's
Okay,
inventory.
on that point, with Wall of Stone
God.
back on their list, 120 feet, so actually not the closest thing in the world, but still relatively close.
Yeah, but from what
That's
we
still
saw,
within its range.
well, yeah, it's within its range, but those webs were thick around that hole. How far out?
Roughly, I would say the actual like condensed thickness, 200 some feet.
Yeah, fuck. So we literally would have to fly over it to be able to do that shit.
I mean, I could cast Fly on Barrel.
And
yeah.
send them on their own?
Yeah, that's an issue.
But that also raises the problem of, would that really stop them? Because then they're just going to keep digging their hole.
That's kind of what I brought up, that I don't think closing that hole is going to matter. And
Well, there is the one question that I feel is not being asked here. If the one and only intention was to merely invade us via digging a tunnel, why did they make an exit at that point?
food.
There's better sources to the south.
I mean, maybe.
Is there any rumors about that forest?
Oh, thousands.
Any relevant rumors about that forest?
That would define relevant.
Over mental
Forbidden
comms.
woods are forbidden for a reason.
How about rumors relevant to a green dragon?
Well, besides local legends saying that a green dragon's corpse lies within the heart of the ruins of the Forbidden Forest. But at the same time, it has been confirmed that neither the body nor the corpse were responsible for the forest, and neither does it lay within the center of it.
But that also explains how the spider got the soul crystal.
Or what the spider's looking for. To return it to its body.
Is the
Yeah,
body in
yeah.
Luma's walls?
What do you say?
Is the body in Luma's walls?
No, no. We are a fair distance off of the Forbidden Forest.
So my question is, who made the soul gem?
That was my inquiry.
The other thing to that is, since they obviously have a grudge towards Luma, I'm guessing said person here.
Are you implying that the creator of these strange crystal infestation is within my walls?
Jack, I think I know where you're going with this. I don't think we should. I don't think.
Are we not bringing who up?
Are we not going to bring up
Dragon
Cassandra?
Lady.
I don't think
Oh.
we should accuse him because last time we tried to accuse him,
No.
they were like, "Where's your proof?" And we don't have any.
No.
No. I know that did cross my mind, but I mean, we don't have proof.
I mean,
of
it
that.
could be good to say something because she does have the other ones and talk about it.
That was my concern, is that it was going for her and trying to collect the other orbs.
That too.
Oh wait! I thought you were gonna accuse Alchemist guy. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but
Well, that
Alchemist
did-
Guy is also in the city, which is an excellent point.
That did cross my
I
mind.
thought that's where he
but
was going with that. Never mind.
I
Actually,
mean-
that's kind of where my mind went too.
Kind of. I was
Simply
going
because
way.
that would make a great story. Not because of any real evidence Dalmar has seen. But
Yeah, we don't have enough proof to make an accusation.
Excuse you, I have an entire corkboard and red string strung across my house. Okay?
Yeah.
I could do that.
I
It's
mean,
all
Would you
of these
please
little
send
sticky
pictures?
notes in there. See that? All of that.
okay. If we are right, that is kind of what I was thinking about bringing up. Just to reiterate it, because we've already brought it up to them once before.
Yeah, and if I remember, they got kind of mad at us.
No, they seemed indifferent.
Yeah.
They kind of just went like, are you trying to tell me that my personal researcher in Catspell, who I know everything about, who is an entertainer, and is mostly an alchemist more than a construction maker, somehow made golems with Catspell, went all the way to Borisland, and came back in time for the festival?
Oh, I was thinking about the
Okay.
the
When we
island,
brought it up,
like how we kept saying
they
his
were
name.
kind of like, well, why would you accuse someone?
That's what I'm
who's a
saying,
close
is they were
friend?
mostly just
Yeah.
like, why would you? They're not like pissed off at you, they're just like, what's the connecting thread to our Lexus?
Yeah. I will still bring it up. I will still mention I'm still iffy on Lexus, just because their name keeps popping up all over these places where these dragons have disappeared, and it's just nagging in the back of my mind. I don't know if they did do it, but like again, as you mentioned, we ran across that name in a dead civilization from 400 years ago. So
Perhaps a conversation is needed with my personal researcher, but unless you believe he is the target of this newly corrupted abomination.
possible. I mean, is it written in history who was the one who killed the green dragon?
No, unfortunately not. It is believed that it was done during the Age of Chaos, but as with the age itself, not much remains of it.
I mean, if they were the one who is trapping souls, then it's a possibility. But again, I don't have solid proof. It's just a nagging at the back of my mind.
Put a pin on the nag and let us focus on the issue at hand. The current threat of a draconic Ettercap abomination.
Yeah.
You said that it may be looking for you. Would you possibly have already kicked the hornet's nest?
I mean, that's what you
Yes.
sent us out there to do.
I sent you out there to exterminate or to seal the hornet's nest, but since you have
Without
returned
the information that was required.
without
all
any
fan-
information whatsoever.
In all fairness, Ash, that was part of the job.
Yeah.
So don't be getting upset with us for kicking the nest.
I am not getting upset. I am merely pointing out the fact that if you have kicked the nest and returned, thus giving the nest time to counter-offense our own defenses, it is something that must be acted upon swiftly.
We initially were luring multiple Ettercaps out to take them out one by one, which worked well until the big thing came out. And that was when, you know,
Oh,
we
we should.
had to change tactics.
I just realized we haven't mentioned. I think it can mutate other Edicaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some bladed ones. Is that normal?
No, it very much is not.
You actually see them look at each other for a minor instance. Much more faster and lithe.
Yes.
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 Harder to hit, too. Very, very tough.
Because they can meld their bones. Those are exclusive to the Forbidden Woods.
Oh, Those are normal in the Forbidden Wood.
I would not classify them as normal by any means. They are a mutation, a variant, but there have not been any spottings whatsoever outside of the woods.
So it's somehow getting them out of there.
Indeed.
Yeah. Quite a few. As I said, there's a bunch in that hole still. I don't know how many more there might have been in those tunnels. But we could probably take the big guy if it was just the big guy. But adding in all those other little guys, I mean, we went up against 3 of the bladed ones by themselves, and it was a little rough. A little bit.
Nasty, aren't they?
Yeah. Did all that, no point to Fanoa.
Hi.
When was the Age of Chaos? Like how many years ago? Just curious, so I can.
The
put that
Age of
in my
Chaos
notes.
started the instant that the gods left, and it didn't end until roughly some 350 years after. So it's like 270 some years ago. And it's also why, if you see the calendar, there is actually a quote-unquote agreed-upon day on when it came to an end. But even then, it's kind of like at some point, we all just stopped dying, and we could finally rebuild.
Okay.
You have no mass death.
Pretty much.
So,
I am witness to 2 options. Number 1, I send you with what forces I can to aid you in drawing out these more unimpressive foes, and you deal with the grander one. Or, you take some time to rest, I amount what defenses we can, and within a single day, we launch our own counteroffensive, in hopes that your kick to the Hornet did not accelerate possible casualties.
is there anyone in this city who would be able to locate tunnels? under the ground. Maybe someone who has
Not-
some kind of tremor sense or echolocation.
That would have to be researched in the ferry docks.
That might be something worth looking into.
Indeed.
If you
Something
have,
of part of the day's worth of prep that we will have to enact.
Is there a spell that could be made for that?
Making a spell would take longer than a day.
Unfortunately, they are correct.
Oh, okay.
It will have to be a combination of druidic arts and nature wiseness.
yeah. Because if we could find the endpoint of their tunnel, that might be a way to clear out the top of the hole, hop in, and be able to take out a few of these without much issue. Granted, the tunnels are thick, and I mean thick with this web. So any items within the city that might help with not being stuck against webs be ideal for this type of mission. Because those webs are wet and thick. And they do not burn. Giggity.
God damn it, Ashton, you had
I
to.
like.
Sorry,
I like.
I couldn't even think.
I like to imagine. I just want to say, I like to imagine that Jack in character said giggity.
just like finish the sentence. Giggity.
I couldn't keep a straight face. I tried so.
And got so far.
It didn't
You
even
did
matter.
good.
That was great.
The decision still must be made. Return post haste and do what you can before anything occurs, or give the creature more time to proceed in its whatever acts it seems to be putting forth.
Part of me wants to rush it, but at the same time, it's being defensive now. Now that
Indeed, which is why I will send you as full forces I can. They will be the lure, and you will be the vanguard.
do you guys think?
Is it possible to... Okay. I noticed that with Jack's familiar, you can teleport her out at your whim.
Yes.
Can that be done with a non-familiar? Could we get to the area above that southern tunnel, put Veril in an earth elemental where they might have tremor sense, find
does.
this tunnel, and if they start getting into trouble over mental comms, just port them out?
That is assuming we can discover the southern tunnel, which, if our hypothesis is to be correct, is located within the Forbidden Woods.
Well, Dama, theoretically, we do have one better than that. And I'm gonna take off my helmet of teleportation. They can just pop themselves out.
Couple downfalls to that is one, Varel can't cast spells while
Well, yeah, but it's assuming something goes wrong. They real quick just change back, teleport.
Which they actively can, because they can
Yeah.
drop with bonus action, cast with action.
but if shit goes wrong when they cast their spell, it is possible, but there's a risk to it.
Yeah, we would have to wait. Shut up. We would have to wait for them to get their wild shapes back too, though, because they're out right now.
Which I believe is short
rest.
rest. Double checking.
It is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this level it's already short rest.
I think it's short rest from the
No.
I believe it's long rest until like level 2, 3 or something. It's really dumb. They get it so early, it might as well be from the very beginning.
Kind of like fucking Action Surge. I didn't know Action Surge wasn't a first level ability, I'm gonna be real. For a while.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, I agree, that letting them rest and gather their forces in defense is probably not the best idea. I think a lot of us are tapped out.
Yeah.
Then I suppose the question there is, do you believe yourself capable of slaying that creature, whatever it may be, right here, right now?
Right here, right now, it would be rough, but probably.
I would agree with that assessment.
If that's the only thing we had to deal with,
Which is, I think that's the plan. So they send guards to divert the rest of the forces while we 1v1 the monster.
Essentially speaking. And assuming that whatever this creature is, seemingly it has amassed dominance and control over the Ettercaps, does not foresee the ruse.
Because you have to be aware this thing is smart to a
Smart.
degree.
Bare minimum, we would need to rest for an hour.
That would be enough time for me to gather a small force in order to aid you in the distraction.
Uh-huh. How much explosives do you have in this?
I'm glad I was
That's
the
what
only
my
one who wanted to
thought
ask
was,
it.
too.
I wanted to
Question-
say it.
I will refrain from answering, but I will say that I should have enough to send with you. And you do see like a grin of
Yeah.
like, I'm not saying no, but I know what you're getting at.
Uh-huh.
I
We
mean,
can have some
intentional
fun.
cave-in. Like,
Yeah, I mean, literally.
or we just go over the top of the fucking hole and drop down like a giant mass of like black powder into the
no,
fucking
literally, that's
hole and
what I
just
was
blow
saying
it out.
earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was asking the biggest bird Jack could turn into.
I have a question.
A player question or an in-game question?
In game.
Yeah.
Character question. My beginnings haven't always been on the right side of the law. I have stolen and sold numerous magic items owned by the nobility, where I came from. One of
Cool.
them I have seen on the market is a known as Necklace of Fireball. What is that? And would that be useful? Does that have anything to do with the spell?
Oh, Dalma, you are opening up a hornet's
Dalmar.
nest.
Well,
You should get
I'm
Fen one.
sure.
That's
you
what I
know,
was thinking.
magical comrades can more than explain. The simple answer is that indeed it has to do with the spell. Only, unlike the spell, the more of those beads you have attached to the necklace, the more bombastic the explosion.
Can't you get like a 10th level fireball from that shit?
Something like that if you have a full necklace, I believe.
Oh, there's not one of
So
those
we
just
get a
laying
handful
around
of
town
necklaces
somewhere,
and
is
a
there?
bucket and
There's
dump
no
it
way
in
there's
the hole,
there's no way
right?
there's just a fucking 10th level fireball on a necklace sitting around.
You never know.
It's worth asking.
That would be something to negotiate over a much longer period of time.
I mean, hey, you want us to save your town, you gotta give us something to help.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
think
in
that's
all
not the
fairness,
negotiation we need.
He's
Like-
offering soldiers to help. I don't think that that's a good strong arm.
I'm
You
also
shut
not
up.
denying the possibility that if we are to find this necklace within the city, that we would not have it aid you in collapsing this hole, if possible. It's more so, I'm sure Mr. Alltrade here, and he does point directly to Jack in that instance, is well aware that when you are on the lower side of the bargaining table, you have to pull or give quite a lot of things to get it your way.
Just from memory, the last time we were at Cassandra's shop, did she have one?
I feel like if she had one, we would have bought it.
I feel like that too.
Probably, but it also would have been stupidly expensive, and at that point in time, we didn't have the money. 'Cause I think that was before we sold the
that was.
That was before the
True.
crystal, yeah.
Yeah, because that necklace fireball like would be like what 20 to 50k, something like that.
Depending on how full it is, yeah.
Okay. God, part of me wants to wait a full day too, but like,
I don't think we can.
mostly
We
because y'all use a lot
do.
of spells.
Over comms, I think we need to go talk to Cassandra
I agree.
before we go back out there. She may have something we could use. She may know more about this.
Yeah.
She may be helpful in some manner. But if we only have an hour,
Well, we'll need more than just. Oh.
Let's say 2 hours.
What
Will that work?
time is it right now?
It is roughly speaking, say 3 to 4 in the afternoon. So if you were to head out in the next hour, you would probably get there just at the cusp of sundown, so you'd still have light for proper vision. Take any longer, and you're starting to risk that.
Yeah. And walking through town wouldn't be considered a short rest.
No, unfortunately not. Especially not if you're doing this with, like, post-haste of, like, we need to go see her fast.
Question. What would Varel be able to short rest if I carried them while we're going through town?
I would give it a constitution check. But, possible.
But no, you need to freaking short rest also.
I can go, like, I can punch someone.
You need a short
That's
rest
not a
also.
short rest.
Yeah, but tattoo and then, boom, heal.
can you use that tattoo just like indefinitely?
It has
I have,
20
like,
charges.
10, I think,
Yeah, and I
until
think you've used,
some rest. I don't remember what rest. I think
believe you
along.
used 2 so far, so you have 8. Yes, you have used 2. You've already marked them down. Hey, look at you.
Yeah, I mark them down as I use them because I forget otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the other big question. How many more rages do you have left, Fanoa?
That's a
Bold of
weird
you to assume I know. I don't keep track of that
I
one.
believe
I
remember
Fanoa
correctly,
had
limit.
none left.
Can I say that is a weird question to ask in character?
I was
like,
saying, game
how
that's
much
asking
How
a
much
weird-
more
out of
can you get
character.
angry?
literally, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she used it 3 times.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So you
And
would
at
have
this
one.
level, I think,
one.
yeah, so she has to have 4. Yeah, she has 4.
Yeah, I think like if I tried hard enough, I could get angry again. But I'm kind of tired of being angry. It's very, very tiring if you didn't know.
It's
'Cause I
emotionally
like
draining.
not. Yeah, exactly. It's emotionally draining. I like just playing with flowers and Frankie and Misha. So
That's the
I
worst
can-
fucking idea for a character ever.
What?
So I am when I get pissed, I cry kind of character, kind of person.
yeah,
Yep.
Like I can
Yeah,
just
same.
imagine a barbarian. Anytime they rage, they're just like sobbing and trying to kill things.
I
I
had
love
that
you,
in
died!
last page.
I was
yeah,
gonna
no,
say,
so-
I love the idea of a barbarian going to rage now. It's just Ashton thinking of like, all right, you need to go into a rage. All right, dead puppies, smushed kittens.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not even like a sad cry. I'm just like fucking pissed.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
Manoa on her last rage, just absolutely sobbing until she.
I hate that reminds me of a fucking like this is kind of related but not exactly because it's kind of fucking depressing. It was a barbarian who was like a spirit totem, so like he had an ancestral spirit, and he would break down sobbing every time he used it because it was his wife and child.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Yep.
the feels.
But back to planning.
Yeah. Like what? Sunrise is like 12 hours away. Or no, it'd
Yeah.
be longer, more than that.
Just a touch longer, yeah.
Yeah, like 15.
Wait, could we?
15.
Dumbass question. Could we just leave Varel and Fen and go do this with the 3 of us while they rest?
To a certain extent, yeah.
You would do that without us?
No, we're gonna leave you guys to rest.
Yeah.
We're gonna go talk to Cassandra.
Abandonment.
Yes, abandonment. You sit here.
They're gonna go talk to Pretty Dragon Lady without you.
That's fine. I have Misha and Frankie. That's all I need.
We've had
and
enough of
Daryl.
you being we've had enough of you being a fuckboy. You aren't allowed to talk with the pretty woman anymore.
Right?
So you got
Jack
put
said
in
that's enough.
timeout with Meryl.
Now I'm just gonna be more of a fuckboy. Just that spite.
Hell
So when
yeah!
you see Torpedo next time, you just grab her by the shirt and just goes in for it.
Jack can totally
And
be your
gets
wingman.
instantly smacked.
I would feel bad doing that.
Oh yeah, she
Okay.
wouldn't recognize you either. That,
No,
that's funny.
well, to a certain extent, yeah, she wouldn't. She'd be like, "Hey, you look like the twin sister of some dude I knew like 6 months back."
Okay, my new
Boomerang.
headcanon right now about the joke is that fucking the reason Torpedo didn't get with Fen is because she's actually a lesbian.
I mean,
No,
she
no,
might
no.
be.
Torpedo says, "Yeah, I didn't give them because he's a total fuckboy."
Yes.
And I have the chance to try again, at least.
She'll she'll be able to tell it's you by the people you're hanging out with.
No, she won't. Just say I'm the twin. He's dead. I'm.
My
She knew-
twin brother died while with these people, so I decided to take his place.
Yeah, I just have to get a new name because I think I went by Fano when I was a guy.
I
So
believe you did still too.
I'm
Yeah, we
Fenera.
We both just went by our normal
Yeah.
names.
No, you're Volmera. That
I
was
was
what you
gonna say-
were.
I'm not fucking Volmera.
Yeah, you're
Didn't
not
we just-
anymore, but you
Didn't
were.
we just straight call you Fen at the time? The
I'll
brother could
have
have
to
been
probably
Fen.
look back at
Fendrick.
those VODs, but maybe y'all did just say Fen the entire time.
Like I'm pretty sure because most of the time we say Fen, so that could be
Mhm.
funny. Like the brother was Fen, the sister
The
is
sisters
Fenoa.
fed Noah.
Yeah,
It's like, why
we
does
just
your
call
name
her Fen
start
still.
so identically? It's like, oh, his was Fenrir, mine's Fenoa.
The parents aren't.
Fendrick.
Their
There
parents
you
weren't
go.
very creative.
It's like Vex and Vax.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started watching Critical Role. I'm only on like episode
Hell
6
yes!
though, so
Yay!
Lose your life with us.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
will.
God, I'm gonna have to fucking join this cult just to get
You
you guys'
have to.
references.
do it.
And then you guys are gonna have to convince Veril, and then
No,
you
Veryl's
actually
you
Veryl's
can't
attack.
convince
You
Veryl.
dead.
convince Delmar.
There's no way we're convincing Veryl.
Veryl's dead.
I found out though that Matt Mercer voices
Ganon.
No, well, Ganon, but like Dio, I think it is from
Jotaro. He voices Jotaro.
Oh
Jotaro.
yeah, in the English dub.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Matt Mercer is Jotaro in the English dub, the DM in Critical Role.
I know who he is. I didn't realize he was Shut up! I didn't. I didn't realize he was Jotaro though. That's cool.
Yeah, I found
He's
that out the other
also
day.
He's
Yeah,
everywhere.
fucking-
You just don't realize it.
He's done a lot.
he's the main character in the Titanfall campaign too, and the and Cassidy in Overwatch.
Yeah, I knew that one too.
Yeah, and then if you look at like Liam and shit like that, like he voices so many like background characters. I was playing Guild Wars 2 the other day, and all of a sudden I heard an NPC talking. I'm like, Liam?
Matt Mercer.
Where? No, Liam.
Where is he?
Yeah, like I'm like started going around. I sat there for like 10 minutes hunting down this NPC trying to find him.
As a last point on that tangent, I don't know if you ever played Nier Replicant, but he's just like you said, he's kind of like a side character. He's the fucking Grimoire, and I'm like, wait, what? That's Liam?
Yeah, they voice so many.
They're
fucking
everywhere.
They're
Yeah.
fucking everywhere.
characters. Fucking phone game I play. Epic 7.
Fucking everywhere. But do you guys want to leave Fen and Veril aside to rest?
I mean,
Well,
Fen,
you're-
are you cool with that? Like out of character?
I am, but I do
Just-
have a question.
Okay.
I'm fine with that perfectly. I was just messing with you, honestly. So if I'm short resting, will I be able to just kind of chill and talk to Frankie? Would that count as resting still?
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to go get Frankie because Frankie's back at the hotel, mind you.
I assumed
It's
we were going
literally
back to the
across
hotel to
town.
rest. I assumed we'd be in the hotel room to rest at the time,
you
because
want
to.
where else
I-
would we go?
I assumed we'd rest here at the castle.
Oh yeah, we're at a castle, aren't we? That
Yes,
works.
we are.
We are just standing here talking. This could be rest.
Yeah, there's there's an
this
awkward
man.
just like stare from the king and queen just kind of looking at you all as you're all just looking at each other, just nodding silently or like raising air fists at each other. It's just like they must be having a wonderful charade.
Yes. Also, second question then, because I can maybe work around this. Is comms still up with Frankie in it too?
Has Frankie just been
and
listening in
Mika
on
were
us this
not
entire
there.
time? Okay, I was about to say.
Oh no, that's right. You did that without Misha, so she wouldn't hear this conversation.
So that way, when we made sex jokes, that
So I think Frankie has been in this whole fucking time.
Okay, if we're
No.
close enough where I can
No,
still
I
talk
don't
to him, maybe?
include Frankie in
No,
comms.
he did one-on-one
okay.
comms.
There
He
you
did
go.
one-on-one comms to annoy the living shit out of Frankie until he gave up information.
There you go.
I thought
that's
he
fair.
added him to normal comms too. Okay, that's not bad.
No.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
F
Frankie
no.
Misha non-comms. There you go.
that was still one of the best moments ever.
That
I'm
is.
just gonna annoy him. I'm gonna be your fucking problem.
Literally, like,
Beautiful.
instead of using charisma rolls, Lily just goes, I'm literally going to use my low charisma to be fucking annoying. It's like,
it's a reverse charisma
The
roll.
Rorschach attitude.
Yep,
You're
Yeah.
stuck here with me.
I'm your problem.
And it worked.
it did. Oh,
Okay, then I'm just gonna talk to him later. Yeah, I'm good though.
Okay. So that being said, out loud, okay. We're gonna leave these two here, and point to Varel and Fanoa. They're gonna rest. They need it the most at this point in time. Actually, Volmer, how's your health looking?
My health's max.
You're
yeah,
okay.
he never got touched. Because,
So,
I think I was
Faith
touched. I was
and-
just healed.
cutting words.
Dalmar.
Oh
what
wait, no,
about
yeah,
you?
cutting words.
I have a literal scratch on me, and I'm out of healing potions.
Okay. So we might need to get you some more healing potions. Sure.
Good thing we're going to a magic item shop.
Yeah. We'll go talk to Gisindra, see if she has anything that might be able to help us with this. Get more potions, something like that. But these two here need to rest, need to heal up.
Wait, can either of us? Can any of us actually afford paying for any of that?
Yes.
Ben still has a fair chunk of money.
Yeah, but we're leaving Fen
Yeah.
behind.
I was gonna say I could give my my money pouch to someone and just
Yeah.
as long as you don't spend it all, because I would like to still have
Nice.
money.
Okay,
I
if
mean,
we,
Jack picked up money that I just randomly created, so.
Hmm? I
if
got
we spend
true,
any, if we spend anything from the pouch, we'll ask you first.
That's okay. That works because I did already waste some that just got lost immediately. So yeah.
Ashran's ass gold.
Shut up!
Well, there's two possible holes it comes out of, Jack.
No,
You
no,
do.
we're
I
ending
have
that now.
money.
We're
It is
ending that
cold.
now. We're ending that now. We are ending this now.
One of those would be extremely painful.
We're ending this now.
Are we?
We're going to the magic item shop.
No.
I'm not
I
gonna
can
say what
harass
just
you
came into my
guys
head
when
because it
you're
is wildly inappropriate.
We're going to the magic item shop.
Jack just sniffing the gold.
We're going to the magic item shop.
As Ben and Varel are being left behind and being escorted by servants of the king and queen to
Can I do one thing as they're walking out? Can I tackle Volmer real quick? It's been so long.
Maybe now's not a good time when you're about to
You
rest.
can't do anything. No,
Make
you
a
can't make
dexterity
a tag.
and Volmer make your own dexterity check.
Awesome,
You
dex
can't
checks.
make a tag. And
One rogue.
yeah,
Ooh.
I got a
Oh, that
2.
was almost a
1
20.
second.
That was almost a 20.
Your back is turned, Volmer. This is Fanoa's time.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
As your back is turned, and you hear the servant said that this way to your room, and you're like, okay, Fen's gonna be led to her room. She's gonna get a short rest. You just hear, just poof, just running back towards you, and before you even have a moment to turn around to even go like, she's not, is she? You feel the poof just in the back of your spine, just trickle as she just full on football dive tackles you onto the fucking ground.
Tag, you're it, and then she just runs back to where they're leading for her room.
You know the like kid thing of like you real quickly tag someone like on the back when they're like turn around to run away?
Yes.
Can I try to do that?
Make a dexterity check. I would say with disadvantage since your back is to her, and then Fen make one dexterity check.
I was gonna say like as an attack of opportunity for like an unarmed.
Oh.
If that works.
Be
Oh!
happy.
Are you talking about
Don't
the
get
whole
that
like
one.
when they jump on your back, you lean forward and throw
Wait, but my
them?
mod's higher. But my mod's higher. But
Your
my
mod is
modifier's
higher.
So it doesn't matter.
Do they both just like trip over each other and fall down? Because like that's
That
what
could
I'm
work.
envisioning happening.
Yeah.
Fine, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Me?
Yes.
We both said me. Who was that directed at? Say
Fen.
the name. Fen. Okay.
I said me first.
Okay.
No,
So-
Fen, there's just a delay.
As you go to very quickly just whip around to hag onto her, Fen, having been just way too excited to really do any, like, really quick running, and your swiftness manages to hook right onto her back, accidentally snagging on her waist belt,
Oh no.
where in Fen, you feel yourself get tugged backwards, but rather than just falling just straight flat backwards right onto Volmer, it's more of just you end up just fucking sitting on him like a fucking chair.
Can I just sit there and just repeatedly tag his face?
It's where you're like sitting on their shoulder blades and their heads like kind of up around your crotch. You just start playing the bongos with their head.
And you do hear a bit of laughter coming from the audience, that is the guards and the servants and the king and queen even.
Can we do this later, Fen?
It was essential. You're good to go now.
I
And
mean,
you're
if you
still
both
it,
want your own
technically.
personal room and you stay and rest with her, that's totally possible as well.
Hard pass.
That's
thank
not
you.
resting.
No, that's...
I mean,
I'm good. He just needed to be it.
kind of is.
As Fen is escorted to a room for her to rest in, and the rest of the party starts making their way towards Cassindra's shop as Jack, what you want?
I'm just laughing because like that was the very like nobility get a room.
Yep.
Oh fucking hell!
On your way to the magic shop, though, which is about a 20-some minute walk, Volmer, during that conversation, the travel and all of that, Howard is able to look into the room of the presidential suite for Frankie and Misha to see what's going on in there. Which is a little bit unsettling when neither of them are in there. And, in fact, there is about 5 people there currently cleaning up what looks like to be a bunch of wood shavings.
Oh shit.
Frankie's dead? Is this gonna be my rage cry? Am I gonna have to waste my rage sitting in this room crying?
I'm sure
So-
they're fine. They
I'm
probably
gonna-
just broke some furniture.
I'm gonna give this information to Jack and Ash and Dalmar, not say it over mental comms yet.
Yeah, you say it physically, so avoid that.
They probably just broke some furniture. It's fine.
Yeah, but they're not in the room.
Maybe they moved them to a different room.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Fen's gone off to cry. I just love the idea now. It's just this walk towards Cassindra's shop is just about like, okay, what
What the
possible
fuck do we
excuses
do?
do we have for Frankie to not be dead?
Okay, I don't think he's dead. Dead is like the last thing that's coming into my brain right now.
I mean, shredded. No.
Question.
Mhm.
This is very. Oh my god. Okay, unfrozen. We're good. This is very unlikely. But what if he like shed the wood from himself like a lizard, and now he's just full dragon?
Watch that be right. But then he would be in the room. The problem isn't that the wood shaving, because it's that he's not in the room.
It's both to be.
How close is the inn to Gassindra's shop?
It's about another 20-some minute walk. It's on the other side of the river.
Yeah, we don't have time to go check on that.
You guys go deal with Cassandra. I'll go ahead and go check.
Oh, you're letting Jack go check now?
Yeah, I was about to say, how about I go check, you go to Cassandra, Jack. You're better with people.
I don't trust you with my
And you are
child.
particularly bad with our non-humanoid companions.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You threatened my sword on multiple occasions. And
Frankie
Frankie on
doesn't
multiple...
like you.
Your sword
What
is
about
sketchy
Misha?
as fuck.
And Frankie
Yeah,
on
he's
multiple
so
occasions.
Frankie has tried to eat me on multiple occasions.
Frankie
had
has
it
bit
coming.
you after you did shit to mess with him.
Vollmer, you
Also,
hear the
he's like
voice in
2
your
feet.
head.
He's like 2 feet
I'm
tall.
glad I'm not the only one who's noticed this.
Even Crescent's noticed it. He just confirmed to me that he's noticed this.
Was that Crescent's voice or was that the other voice?
No, that was Crescent, or at least
Okay.
my remembrance of Crescent's.
That
Okay.
was Crescent.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that was the drow all of a sudden.
No.
That would have been funnier, actually.
That
No,
would be
his is
funny.
more something like this. It's very annoying and smug as fuck.
No. Frankie was. It bit me after I was worried
He's
about him
also,
being taken
like-
over.
He's like 4 feet. He's not even full. He's like less than a foot tall. What do you mean he tried to eat you?
Is he still the
yes.
size of a rat?
He's relatively still, yeah.
Like, are you gonna like? If I bite a dragon, am I trying to eat the dragon?
Yes, you might not be doing a very good job of it, but you're still trying to eat the dragon. Same concept.
So who is going to check on the wolf and the dragon?
I'm going to check. Jack's going to go with the dragon lady because he's better with humanoids. I'm the not
You want
racist
me
one.
to check? Because I have mental comms to communicate with
That
them.
could work.
If I recall correctly, Ventacomms is running out, but I believe you guys still have time on it.
I think he more meant the one-on-ones.
I know. I'm just saying. That is also a very good point. That is also true. Dalmar's really the only one who can actually talk to
Dalmar's
me
the only one who
Huawei.
could talk to them.
Yeah.
Which by default says I
Okay.
go. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay,
How
I
did
got
that
behind
transition
that.
from Jack to Vollmer to Talmar so fucking quickly?
I love
Okay,
how Ashton's like, this isn't my problem.
It's because nobody trusts Jack to go and talk with our non-humanoid companions.
The only ones I've had issues with is fucking Frankie.
No, you
And
had problems with
Crescent.
Crescent.
No, I said.
Yes, you
I've had-
have.
Fuck.
You
I've had
threatened to
issues.
break him
Still
on
don't get
multiple
to meet-
occasions.
Pretty
Yeah.
dragon lady. Alright, moving on.
But as
Like, there's a
Dalmar
reason
is
we make the joke.
set off to find out what happened in that case scenario, as you all arrive to Gassendra's shop of the Dragon's Breath magic shop, wherein being welcomed by the familiar half-dragon woman herself and about 2 other people in the shop seem just perusing for the time being, as she is currently working on what seems to be some sort of note at the back of the counter. And as you walk in with the 3 of you, you do see a gentle smile kind of grow upon her face.
Is message quiet? Can I is that
It's
mental?
your choice, I believe. I believe you can do one or the other. You can do it openly, or you can do mental, I believe.
If
And by that I mean it
mental
doesn't
is an option-
specify, so just whichever one you want.
Okay, if mental is an option, I'm going to mentally message her across the room and tell her that we have something very important to discuss with her, and it might behoove her to get others out of her shop.
Make a quick persuasion check.
Just go to.
You almost instantly see a register, like, in her eyes as she looks towards you all. And as you make the very faint gesture for the message itself. Where you kind of see her almost act up herself of a, like, oh, I just remembered something. And you watch her as she kind of looks towards the other 2 patients herself. And only about 30 or so seconds after is when you see the both of them kind of very quickly grab what they seemingly were looking at. One of them being a potion, one of them seeming like a dagger. And very quickly you see her handle the 2 of them, almost like she very much rushes the sale itself before the 2 of them take their leave. And upon the door closing itself, you watch as she kind of gestures her hand. And you can see outside the stained glass window with the moving dragons and whatnot that the sign itself turns into a faded flare, almost like a signal of that's no longer open. I would say that it is nice to see you all again, but something tells me the matter being that pressing is more dire.
Are you aware of what's outside the city walls?
Besides the trees and all the other dangers of the world, no.
We found another dragon soul.
Excellent.
With the body of an Ettercap.
You say with. You mean you found it as a corpse?
No, as in
No.
it's living with the dragon soul inside of it.
It's attempting to invade the city.
Ooh. Define living with an Ettercap.
It is fused within the throat of an Ettercap, which is now morphed into more draconic. A green dragon, now intelligent, knows draconic.
It has melted with the creature.
Yes.
That is unprecedented. Have you slain it?
Nope, we're
No.
leaving 2 in an hour.
No, we have about an hour. Well, 40 minutes at this point. We were hoping you had something that would help.
Well, I would offer my own services, but unfortunately, I'm currently tending to a certain potion of yours that needs an hourly check to maintain its viscosity and its concentration.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that potion.
Yeah.
One to put a fucking dragon turtle in a coma.
Yep.
Swallow this, motherfucker.
I may ask, what developments has this had on the Ettercap?
Intelligence and strength seem to be the biggest one. It's established itself as kind of the alpha of the Ettercap group.
Commanding them in whatever language the Ettercaps speak, the chittering of spider-type creatures. It's gotten more draconic head and maw, scales.
Figured out how to use its webs for a farther range.
At least 150 feet, not more.
Definitely more because it was inside the hole.
We are speaking over a development that I had not even imagined. You asked if I was aware. Why would I be aware of the situation? Is this a present threat?
Yes.
Yes.
It's kind of leading the Ettercaps to try to destroy the city.
It is not merely amounting a tribe of sorts. It's actively mounting an offensive.
Yes.
It's also bringing in mutated Ettercaps from Forbidden Forest under its control.
And it is from the Forbidden Forest.
And it's burrowing a tunnel under the city. At least that's how we believe it's going to attack.
And again, the Green Dragon was in the Forbidden Forest to begin with, right?
Rumor says.
Yeah. So, makes sense. That Green Dragon up in the forest.
Indeed, I can think of no other. But that does not. I have so many questions, so many worries.
Yeah. We do too.
Mhm.
Like, who the hell made that dragon soul since the dragon itself died how long ago?
I wouldn't even know. The rumor stands that the Forbidden Forest has been there for at the very least the past decade, but that's only conjecture. It's been there for much longer than that.
For some reason, they want to come destroy Luma. My guess is that whoever killed the dragon originally is here, or whoever trapped the soul in the gem is here. Or both. That's my thought process. But
I am more personally worried that ettercaps are known to purvey in the forest, indeed. But for one to swallow this, if it is the same size as my others, crystal, that is not a standard possibility. I am worried that this was a deliberate attempt.
How big was the orb?
Roughly basketball size, and that's about what she has herself.
Basketball size? I thought it was
Basketball
baseball.
sized. Oh. Shit. I was thinking like softball sized.
I
No,
was
we're
thinking like
talking
a
you need both
softball.
hands to hold this bitch.
Dang.
Because I was kind of thinking that shit too. Is that the neck and throat versus how big these orbs are? Like, it's not one of them just eating it naturally doesn't seem realistic.
Precisely. Someone traversed into the Forbidden Woods, retrieved the crystal, mayhaps the original maker, and enacted this. Whether by purpose or by accident. Which now makes me far more worried as to why, after 20-something years of searching for these, I began to lose track of them.
I'm gonna relay this over comms to Bo and Veril. You're like, can you let the king and queen know that someone has actually done this?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna go look to find them.
You can easily call a servant over kind of to lead them to where they are currently, seem like they're in some kind of little personal study to go and relay information to them. And at the very least, you do see them instantly kind of grow more curious and more worried themselves, kind of though. If you don't mind me asking, where are you retrieving this information?
The mental comms we have up, they're off talking to someone in town, and they're getting some information from her.
Great way
As
of
long as
answering
you
the
trust
question
the
without
information,
answering
I
the
will
question.
question the individual after the fact.
Okay.
But continuing with the conversation at the magic shop. You say you are heading out to slay this creature within 14 minutes.
Yes.
Open.
That or we're dying trying.
And you said that it has now achieved some altered form of its webbing abilities.
Yes. Also does acidic damage.
Oh shit.
That was my worry. Dragons are magical creatures. And I would not be in the slightest amazed if this creature has not only attained some form of draconic nature, but it is also now capable of using spells itself. We are speaking of a green dragon, the most intelligent and conniving of them all.
So, Jack's gonna kind of look around. Got anything in here that might help us? If just to loan it to us?
Actually, what can we see like a list of the items at the shop just to buy or to borrow?
A
Health
fair number of the
potions
stuff is still the
particularly would be
same
good.
from before. It is in the pinned messages.
All right, oh wait, no, my goat definitely hasn't recharged. Never mind.
Unironically, she has a fucking Dragon Slayer longsword.
Oh shit.
Also, I need health potions.
Yep.
I can
Yeah.
pay back up to 200
I
gold.
have 5 in store at the moment, including one of greater healing.
How
I have
much?
200 gold. I'll buy as much as I can with that.
If you are able to retrieve this crystal for me, consider the debt paid. More than easily.
Alright.
And if possible, if you are able to preserve the body. She is going to pull out. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'm not gonna go with the plan I'm thinking of.
So does she just give us the health potions?
Yes, on the assumption that y'all will bring back the crystal.
Well, I mean, we'll attempt to, but the king.
And that's what
increased
she's saying.
that.
She's like, if you can bring back the crystal, consider it square, because this is unprecedented.
Okay.
She pulls out a small little glass casing, where you can see on the inside is a ruby red gem with flames encased inside of it. This is an emergency measure, but what you are about to do quite possibly calls for a flame elemental aid.
Oh, so it's like the gem that Fen used that summoned the water element. So we're gonna have two elementals on the battlefield.
Now, be aware, unlike other gems that are able to control them, I had to capture this one in this gem itself. It will run rampant.
KTK realizing what
Not
he did. Making it so that way.
friendly. Got it.
KTK
No, it's almost like that's
realized-
why she has it in the glass case. And she has said that she used to be an adventurer herself.
KTK realized the power he'd given us and quickly changed it.
Nah, that's how that thing is.
No.
It's
That's why
funnier
she said,
to
like, this
say.
is an emergency measure. This is, like, literally her final fucking effort here.
Let me have my bit, KTK. Let me have my
I will
joke.
steal your bit, bitch.
Also, I was contemplating the boots like that let you fly, but then I quickly realized, oh yeah, I don't have time to fucking attune to that. Which is the big thing, because like even if we get the Dragon Slayer longsword, I don't think any of us could attune to it.
Does Dragon Slayer need attunement? Actually curious.
Pretty sure it does.
90% sure it does.
You're both fucking wrong, you morons!
Really?
Yep.
One of the.
Hey Crescent, see that thing? Can you copy it?
How is the dragon longsword there, like, not attuned, but the fucking warning ones are?
Because the warning is meant to notify you mentally. While Dragon Slayer longsword is literally just a, I hit a dragon, I do more damage.
That's
It's
so
not giving
weird.
you any benefit, it's literally just, if you hit a dragon, nothing else, it does more damage.
Hey Fen, do you want a sword that stabs dragons better?
Yes, but I also don't know if I do because I feel like that. Because Frankie, I don't want to hurt his feelings or something.
I was just
I mean,
gonna
hard-
say, call it the Whittler.
Oh no, I was thinking like dragons feel like they're pretty competitive and petty. So like,
Why,
That's a good. I'll take it, and I can hide it from him if I need to.
why does a goddamn wand have attunement?
oh yeah, I'm attuned to a wand right now.
Like, there's different, like, I understand, like, the combat, like, wands that up your spellcasting modifiers and your plus to hit and stuff like that. But I was looking at the wand of binding, because that would be great for this shit. It requires attunement by a spellcaster. The fuck?
Well, you get hold monster and hold person, so...
Yeah, but it's a charge-based thing, too, so, like,
I was gonna say, but that's the thing also, it's charge-based, that you also can instantly escape from being paralyzed or restrained.
yeah, it's just wands normally, like...
Oh yeah, no, normally you can just go, I swing wand, but this one is definitely a...
Yeah, That's
I
why it
give
made
you
me
more
go, what the
damage.
fuck, like...
Yeah.
I was looking through, I don't think there's a whole lot that would help us right now. Yeah, like that short bow.
But the big question is, are you guys going to take this elemental stone? And if so, who is going to have it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
throw it in his
Actually,
mouth.
let's hand it to Jack, since Jack's gonna be in the back lines most likely.
Okay.
So if shit's really going sideways, you'll have the best view of that and won't be like, I took one bad hit, I'm panicking, drop it.
Hey, off-topic question, real quick.
Oh no.
What was the spell that Varel dropped that they weren't supposed to drop? Wall of Stone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. This is very important. Thank you.
Are you bullying them?
In a way.
Honestly, as you should.
Oh, actually. That might be a not bad item.
What?
The ever smoking bottle.
Oh yeah, I saw that. What's that do?
It literally puts out a thick cloud of smoke with a 60-foot radius from the bottle. Makes it all heavily
See-
obscured. It's an oh shit smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, instant problem I see with that, we can't see through that either, and that thing might have blind sense or something.
That
As
would be
far
why
as
I
you
haven't
know, it
used
could not-
darkness very often.
I was going to say, for all you
Imagine
know, it
having
did
that
not
issue.
notice Lily in the slightest.
Yeah.
Or, well, not blind sense, but like,
Tremor sense.
some creatures can see in the dark,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't work on
But this isn't dark. This is obscuring. This is
Yeah.
not. It makes things dark. It just literally makes it. You're literally looking through a smoke cloud.
Do we know the typical ettercaps? Do they have tremor sense?
As far as you know, no. They have web sense, so as long as you're on their webbing, they'll be aware of you. But otherwise, no.
Okay.
But we're like going into the thick of their webbing.
But the plan is also you're going to be drawing them out. Well, correction. The other guards are going to be drawing them out while y'all take care of the big guy.
Height armor of resistance. Poison. Fuck.
How about that ring of free action?
That only, I'm pretty sure that just prevents you from being restrained, right?
I
Yes.
don't remember, but I think so.
It's freedom of movement.
Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement,
There you go.
and you can't be paralyzed or restrained.
So you would essentially you'd be able to walk through the webs freely.
Yep. As well as
It does
tries to
require
hit you.
attunement.
Oof.
Which,
Can I be honest? For like the city of magic, the magic item shop is kind of meh.
I am not solely a magic item shop. I hope you know.
I'm not saying that out loud.
I mean, fuck.
That's
she's
an
got
out
a
of.
Vorpal scimitar.
Ooh.
There's nothing you can do to like speed up the wait time on magic items coming back, is there?
What
do
do
you
you
mean by that?
mean?
Well, because I have my cloak here and I used it, but it'd be really great to be able to use it again. But I can't for a while.
I personally have had no such luck in achieving such a effect, but rumor has it some elves inside of the city have managed to do something of the sort. I
Okay, well,
don't
we
know
don't
how
have time to
believable
go
they
see
are.
elves about a thing right now.
I'm also not quite sure how believable they can be, as that is quite the assumption.
What are scimitar is like a martial weapon, isn't it?
Yes,
I believe so.
it is a martial finesse weapon.
Yeah. Jack can't even use that, so
Can Volmir use that?
Martial, finesse, and light. So you could dual wield scimitars if you want.
I'm just
I can't use scimitars.
surprising.
A little amazed that an elf doesn't have martial proficiency. You must have changed that out for something else.
Oh no, it's not. So I have my high elf weapons and then my wizard weapons, but neither of them are like
Martial.
basic martial.
Yeah.
It's like I have very specific weapons. So like I have crossbow, dagger, dart, longbow, longsword, quarterstaff, rapier, short bow, short sword, and sling. And that's what I got.
Can't use that one. That's fucking martial. I was looking at the blowgun, like, nope, that's martial.
I can use the blowgun.
God damn it! Everything is like martial or just attunement.
It's weird to think that I can't use a scimitar, because, like, I am Swordman.
It is kind of weird.
Yeah. But
I'm
not...
still learning whips before I learn a scimitar, though.
Oh yeah, I can teach you how to do that at some point.
Yeah, we still need to do that. But also, like, I'm not using Fencer's Reach anymore, so, like... Do I really need to?
I mean, it's always a good skill to have, just in case.
Yeah. You guys see anything else that might be helpful?
No.
I mean, the only two I'm seeing is like the Dragon Slayer longsword, if Fen is able to even use it. And the
She can.
Yeah, 100% Fen can use it.
Whether
She's a
her other
barbarian.
sword will
Special.
allow her to use it.
I was about to say, also remember, her Aoi sword doesn't like her using other weapons.
Yes.
I could
We sh-
switch between them, couldn't I?
shouldn't-
Maybe?
Varel shouldn't have dropped Greater Restoration, because then they could have just removed the curse.
I don't think Varel ever had Greater Restoration.
They did, didn't you just say you removed it for fucking
No, I
Mass
took off Master
healing.
Wound.
mass healing?
Oh, sorry, Mass Heal words, yeah. Mass Healing word.
My bad, my bad, my bad. My fault.
Fuck is branding tonight.
Where's the list of this magic item shop?
If you go to General,
Chat.
go to the pinned messages, scroll to Dragon's Breath Magic Shop, Border Luma, and then click Jump so that you can just instantly look at it much more clearer.
What do the Iron Stones do?
Depending on what they are, is what you get. So let's see what Insight and Mastery are.
Jack could go giant ape and have a potion of growth active.
Dude, you're gonna get caught up in webs so fast and you're gonna get hit once and drop the form.
No, it's like just funny thought.
Hey,
Yeah, but you're gonna get
Insight-
smacked once and lose concentration. Like,
Insight bumps your score by 2. but
anybody
it
want to
still
use
caps out
the
at
potion
20.
of fire breath?
Mastery gives you a
Hi.
proficiency bonus
We
additional
still
to
have that.
Yes.
sorry, KTK, can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
Insight gives you a +2 to Wisdom score, still maxes out at 20. Mastery gives you +1 to proficiency bonus.
Hmm.
Mastery is kind of nice.
Both are attunement, though.
Ah, shit, never mind.
That's
Do I have an attunement spot open?
It's not even that, we just don't have time to attune.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you do
Oh.
also know you do have a 2-hour travel down to the hole anyhow. And I don't think it's bold to assume that they'll set a cart for you guys to travel with the people.
So we would, okay. So... I hate doing this. Fen, you know how you've wanted to buy me a magic item for this fucking long?
Yeah, and it's in the works too, yeah.
I found the item.
Shoot.
8,000 gold pieces for boots that let me fly.
Bet, who'd I give my money pouch to again?
I think it was Jack? Question mark?
Hey, Jack!
okay.
You know what to do.
You
Okay.
know what
Also-
to do.
Mind if I add in 1,000 gold thing for an oh shit button for us?
Go for it. I trust
Alright.
you with my money.
Don't we already have an oh shit button with the fire elemental?
We could have a bunch of oh shit buttons.
That's we throw the fire elemental, smoke out, and run.
Oh,
So, mark
I am
off
telling
9,000?
that 'cause it's expensive.
Might be able to get reduced.
Yeah,
I-
let's see Jack's negotiation skills at work here.
Well, I got 200, so
There are
It ain't
two
gonna be
other
reduced
things
that
on
much.
there I want to give Volmer.
You're keeping your money.
There's a scroll of power word kill.
Yeah, I saw
is,
that.
I
That
saw
my
that.
brain jumped to that, but then I realized 5,000 gold pieces for one monster probably isn't worth it for us right now.
Number 1, 50k.
Yeah.
Or 50.
And then number 2, you wouldn't be able to learn that until 6 more levels.
I was just saying
Yeah.
to use it flat out. Yeah, not even learn it, just use it.
The problem with magic scrolls is that, like, more often than not, their primary use is just to
Well,
Or-
in this case, it is very much a get it to 100 and try it.
Yeah.
Because the other thing, too, to note about scrolls is that if you cannot cast that level, you do need to make a roll to try. And if you fail, the scroll burns.
Yep.
So it's an all or nothing shot. But you would have access to Power Word Kill for one shot.
Context, Fen, that instantly kills anything that has less than 100 hit
I
points.
know what it is. Thank you.
Yeah, make it hurt.
So I'll have to get Sindri and I'll kind of, point to the couple items we mentioned, the boots flying, the
React.
smoke bomb, and then I'll also look at the scroll and kind of hold it up, or if it's, or point to it, whatever. Like, so, how bad do you want that orb? Because the more shit we can utilize, fight,
The
better chance we have.
roll, and I do not mean to put offense to you all, but that was something that took years to craft.
Yeah, Jack,
I do not know if any of you are capable of using it efficiently.
Yeah, Jack,
It's a
honestly,
risk.
that does feel like a
We could-
stretch.
Try to feed it to Frankie. I mean,
What the
No.
one, give him more power, anyways.
That's why I said, it's a risk, but it would up the chances of us getting this thing dead brought to you. If it's too
For
much,
which
it's too
item?
much. But
That's
Scroll of
how
Power
long does,
Kill.
how long does it take to make a 9th level spell scroll again?
I believe 2.5 years.
it's so
Yeah, I
crazy. They
don't-
made creating scrolls and magic items like just not.
Ridiculously long.
Yeah,
That's stupid amounts of time.
It is. I mean, at the same time, in this instance, to get access to Power Word Kill just cause, I mean,
yeah.
That's 5,000 hours if it's a full-time job.
Yeah. But if that one's off the table, these items here. What would it cost for these?
how about this? Seeing as this is the attempt to retrieve something of immense importance, and possibly stop a threat that we have the faintest of ideas as to what extent it is capable of. I am willing to allow you to take these items with the grounds that you may retrieve the crystal for me for the time being at 10,000 gold pieces.
Oh shit, that's a hell of a discount.
Oh, you're talking with the crystal also, right?
Yeah, she's essentially saying that if to pay 10,000 right now, if you get the crystal for me, we're square. Like, that's all done.
I was gonna say. I was thinking just the wing boots and the smoke thing, and I was like, that's 9,000 gold.
No, she's including the Dragon Slayer longsword if you guys are
Okay.
actually going to pick that up or not.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
we're taking that.
Yep.
Alright.
I would also maybe the Ion Stone of Mastery.
Okay. If Fano is okay with that.
Unless it uses all my money, assume I'm okay with it.
She'll bump it up to 12k for that.
So mark
Appreciate
off 12k.
That's 12k. That's 12k for an item that costs 12k and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're essentially only paying for the Dragon Slayer's longsword and getting a lot free, assuming you get the crystal back to her.
Assuming we get it back to her.
Otherwise, that's going to be some layaway you gotta pay.
I mean,
Thank
if
you
the king and
to
queen
both
take the
of you.
crystal, we can just be like, hey, like, you kind of have to pay her the rest of it. You gotta pay off our debt.
Well.
God damn it, fucking Fen. Check out EO
What?
Oh god. I'm gonna regret that.
I fucking love it! God damn it, Fed.
Yes! Yes!
Good.
Yay, I'm funny!
That is so good.
It's a fucking Volmer you and I had the same idea. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's accurate though.
It is!
It's accurate. One
good.
damn job.
Oh, but
God.
with a absolute new haul of magic items in tow. Unless you guys have anything else to discuss with Cassandra, which up to y'all. Damar, having made your way to the hotel and having heard a bunch of this information that's apparently just been gone through to you, being like, okay, that was a conversation. Upon arriving there, there is an almost instant recognition from one of the people at the counters. Almost like they were told exactly how all of y'all looked to kind of bring up something. I was like, you're the one for the wolf and the statue, correct?
Correct.
He's a statue again?
We are aware that you were given the room by the Lord and Lady. But we will not charge you for the damages. The worrying part is the fact that when we had servants arrive to handle the situation, the wolf and subsequently the dragon, they left and ran.
You know where? Or what direction?
And fortunately, no.
Okay.
We have sent word to the Lord and Lady, and hopefully to the guards, to find your missing pet's belongings.
Appreciate it. Out of curiosity, how much damage did they cause?
Would you like a proper number?
Yes.
You kind of see him reach into a small book that seemingly has like very few pages written into it. And with your passive perception, you can see at it, they write all the damages that have occurred, seemingly over years. And at the very least, the current page they're currently on is about 75% filled compared to the other ones where like only 1 or 2 lines worth of damages. And at the very end, you hear him just say like, they managed to claw up all the beds. They seemingly smashed about 4 of the chairs at the counter. They broke off a piece of the counter itself. It was fine marble. A massive amount of the food was splattered on the ground and eaten. One of the cupboards was in fact ripped off. I don't know how to explain that one. And lastly, it seemed as though the tub in the bathroom was somehow mocked up very terribly. It was fine porcelain. All in all, again, we will not be charging you. It will be under the Lord and Lady's name. They amounted about 28,742 gold pieces worth of damage.
They're fucking rock stars.
Oh my
So
god.
much!
They caused so much. Like, we can't leave these two alone. That's what we've learned.
Or we should when we want to cause like a distraction or something.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, they are the perfect distraction.
They're just
We
as bad
are-
as leaving Fanoa and Volmer together in a room.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wait,
have
wait,
to find
I
them
am
later.
Not that bad.
Why are we bad?
Destroyed marble and porcelain, and oh my.
I have
is this-
slightest of ideas how a rather sizable wolf and a statue creature dragon managed such a thing.
Neither do I. I was expecting the food to be eaten. That was a given. But we're gonna have to make this right with you and the Lord and Lady later. Thank you for the information.
You are quite welcome, and I wish you luck on rediscovering your missing pet and belonging.
Appreciate it.
Honestly, it's almost impressive how much trouble they got into.
Right? And
Don't
wait,
worry.
did they say at a game that they ripped a cabinet off the wall?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh no,
Um,
what's sticking out to me is still the fucking bathtub.
Delmar, can you?
Oh,
let
it's
them
not
know?
hard to shatter a porcelain bathtub. It really
It's
isn't.
not.
It isn't.
It's not.
It breaks.
Can you let them know that once we're done with this job, I'll come back and help magically fix a lot of that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a lot of that is
So
just like easy fixes, huh?
So I'll mention to them that once we're done with our adventuring job, some of our casters can probably help with some of that. But I'm on a time frame at the moment. Talk to you later.
That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it, sir. We will have it covered by the day's end. Hopefully.
I just
Hopefully.
don't want more money charged. Queen of Luma.
Right?
Like, if I had the time,
Okay.
Jack would go over right now and start mending fucking everything.
Hear me out. I don't think they'd care.
I think they would
They're
find
great
it
with them.
amusing and would just drop the money, no problem.
Exactly.
Probably, but at the
Most
same
likely.
time, the sense of pride. Like, Jack cringes a little bit with that because it's like, oh,
We're supposed to be professionals.
we're supposed to be professionals, but at the same time, like, they invited us to, like, their suite, and we just threw a massive rager and destroyed the whole thing.
We didn't do anything. Misha
We-
breaking
that was-
through a rager.
We,
You
by
remember
association.
That was our two smallest members.
Yes.
I want to make that note. That was the two smallest
What would happen
members.
if we all
Actually-
threw a rager?
Actually, I think Fano is smaller than Misha, probably.
I'm smaller than Misha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Is she? Okay, never
But
mind.
smaller,
Because
but,
like a foot.
Yeah, wolf.
but smaller by strength.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going by strength, then Jack and I are the smallest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Y'all are weak.
I'm not talking about the strength score. I'm talking
What
about
is your
character
strength
level.
score right now, guys?
I believe they're both at -3.
I'm at -1 at 8.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I must have got that.
Oh,
I'm
Bulmer's
+4
a
at
baby.
19.
That's my
I'm-
lowest.
I'm a
stat.
10 right now.
Oh, wow,
You're
you guys are as
weak
big as I thought you
too.
were. Y'all actually
My
got some
strength score was 11.
nothing. But with Dalmar now returning to you all at the castle, where after the hour's time comes by and you have your potions, you have your
Correct.
sorry, yeah, 5 potions of healings, 1 greater healing.
So
then
it's
you have all
5
your
potions.
items
So
fill
we
up.
have 6. We picked up
Yes.
6, or we just picked up 5 and 1 greater potion.
5 and 1.
5 standard, 1 greater.
5 standard, 1 greater.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how many you want, Delmar.
At least 5.
The 5 small, or at
5
least
standard.
4. Yeah, I'll take the 5 standard.
What's everybody
The
else
last-
at right now with potions?
Good question.
I think I'm pretty good on them because
5
I don't
standard.
drink potions, honestly.
Yeah. And
I'm at
while
tech
y'all,
2.
I was gonna say, while y'all are checking, because Fen
I'm
doesn't
at
need
3.
to. Fen, go ahead and hit your short rest button, and pick how many hit dice you want to roll.
Point fucking all of them.
You could.
Honestly, might as well because we're
I could
doing
do
like one
10.
fight.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, then here, type this command to make it so much easier for. Actually, I think if you mark off all of them, I believe when you hit roll die, it'll automatically roll all 12. Or sorry, all 10. Hopefully.
I should.
Nope, it'll roll once. Okay, then do this command. Hopefully this will work correctly. 9, since you just rolled 1, plus 8. There you go. Yeah, you're back to full. Jesus.
Good, good.
Then no one never dies.
It says +2 for me, not plus 18. Oh,
It's
plus
per
20.
dice. Yes, it's per dice.
Oh, okay.
+2 per dice. And then
So
make
I
sure to
did
hit the
not
short
need to
rest,
use all of them.
because I believe you get rages back on a short rest.
I think I do. I shall check.
I looked it up earlier.
It's long rest? Oof.
Yeah. That's why I was
So you
like,
got
how
one
many
rage in
rages
ya.
do you have left?
You got 1 rage in ya.
It's okay. It'll be a sobbing rage.
I mean, we only have one fight. We're really probably going to be
Theoretically.
in, so.
Hopefully. Unless all the guards die.
Also,
I can just smack myself a whole lot if I need to.
Also, Fen can hold her own in a fight without rage. It's just helpful for tanking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes it so she doesn't take that much damage at once.
Yeah.
That's what makes barbarians tanks more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm
So
special.
does anyone need the health potions?
I have 5
I-
basic.
I have 3 basic because I don't use them.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you're hard to hit.
How about Volmer? I hand you one. We both take, and we both have 4.
All right.
Because when that Eder cap hit me, it took 4 potions to get me up to almost full. So
And that was with Uncanny.
yes, that was with uncanny
Yeah.
potion, and that was just a bait potion of
Ashram,
climbing.
You have 5 normal, right?
I do have 5 normal ones, yes.
So just who wants the greater, essentially?
Maybe give it to Fen
Please?
just in case. Like, I get she has tattoo, but like,
A tattoo and sword both, right?
but sword also has chance to damage her,
Yeah.
If she's
Oh
using
yeah, that hurt a whole lot last time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the reasons I really think we should get rid of that thing.
I can't. It gets mad when I try to.
No, I mean like
Also-
unattune you, because
No.
Beryl can do
Also,
that.
question, KTK.
Mhm.
For the dragon sword, because my owie sword gets mad when I don't use it, would I be able to like switch between the two for each swing and not have it get mad at me?
No, it would be still mad at you.
Isn't there just a
God damn.
basic potion of healing?
Yes.
Because when I look it up, it says potion of healing, greater, superior, and supreme.
It
I'm
should
not
just be
seeing
standard.
Basic. I'm just not seeing it then. Climbing, slippery.
Potion of healing. It's the white one at the very top.
The potion of climbing?
No, type
No,
like literally
potion
type in
healing.
potion of
It should be the
healing.
third option. If you do potion of, it should be the third option. And if you just do healing, it is the very first one. Like Jack said, it's white as in like it's kind of not magical. It has like no rarity.
Which is crazy that it like is considered barely magical, considering it fucking heals wounds.
Yeah.
Like,
So, like, that's what I'm seeing in general chat.
Weird.
Like, it no there.
Hey, super quick question. Did you put a spacebar at the end of healing?
That's
Okay,
a
that
good
didn't change
question.
anything. Never mind.
Is there a space before potion?
Nope.
Okay, really quickly, I'm at it for you because I can
And-
see it for whatever reason, and then you
Yeah.
should be able to just refresh and should be good. Potion of healing.
Thank you.
I think it was
Add-
bugged like that, bugged for me like that for a while
Wait.
too.
Where it says filter by type and says potion, unclick that.
Oh, I've been kicked out of that screen. And my character screen, hold on.
Okay, try refreshing right now because you should have potion healing in there now. It's in your first set of equipment.
Reloading tab.
Because I wonder if having that filter by type for
Still
some
loading.
reason. So,
Possibly.
Inventory. One potion of healing. Thank you.
There you go. Mark that as 4.
yeah, okay, that is the thing. When you hit filter by type, do not filter with potion. It, for some
Oh, it
reason,
is not considered a magical item at all.
it's considered
Interesting.
gear. If you look underneath
Yeah.
it, it says gear, not potion.
That's stupid. but also
Weird.
kinda interesting.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So
Oh, good catch.
Very good catch.
that was kind of like
So-
the whole scroll in thing from last epoch.
Yeah. Man, I'm not hungry, but I have the munchies. Man.
So, with you all prepared and the king and queen requesting your presence towards the backside gate of the castle itself, which seems to be a very hidden one, probably for many a reason. As you... Did you take one or no? That's true. I don't know. Do you guys want Fen to have the greater potion of
no.
healing or not?
Probably.
Okay. So
Yeah.
go ahead and just take the greater potion of healing, Fen. There's just potion of healing, and it should just have parentheses greater.
Is that the only healing potion you have?
It is, yeah, because this tattoo.
She has a
mostly.
tattoo. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Beryl have any healing potions?
That is a very good question. Potion of healing, they have one. I feel like that's wrong.
I think it
I
is.
feel like they should have more.
We made sure that everybody had at least 4 or 5.
And Beryl doesn't really use them because why
No,
would
they
she?
don't.
Yeah.
Girl doesn't
I'm gonna
have
just put
shit.
3, because I don't remember if you gave him 4 or not, but I know for a fact it's not 1.
Yeah. We've made sure to keep everyone stocked above 3 at all times.
Yeah.
Except
Except
for
for
Fen,
Fanoa.
who she got.
Yeah, once Fen got her
I'm special.
tattoo. Yeah.
I'm not squishy.
Okay, so as you are all gathered at the back of the castle, where you see a rather decently sized squadron of about 20-something soldiers, seemingly all garbed up and ready for action, along with 2 different carts to take you all, with the king and queen seemingly standing there with the head of the guard, seeming like almost a front general to some extent. As you guys approach, basically goes through minor introductions of you all before. You are to distract the more pitiful foes from these fair people, or they will be the ones to eliminate the threat. Do your best to put on a good show for the Attercaps. Teach them entertainment, a violent manner. Otherwise, do take care of yourselves. Today is not the day you will die. Well, at the very least, I would hope so. For every last one of you. Are you ready to leave?
Yeah.
Hey, the king doesn't have an inspiring leader feat, does he?
No.
I mean, that's worth asking.
It is very much worth asking.
You're talking to us.
Though,
don't
in
know
all
who-
fairness, that wasn't a very good speech.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
not.
I just remembered that I also forgot to add the Ion Stone to my inventory.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh yeah, do I add the dragon sword to my inventory?
Yes.
Because we had
What's that called again?
Dragon, Slayer, and Longsword.
longsword.
Okay.
Does that require
So,
2?
I want to try to take the mints again, but I don't want to do it too early.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we get, like, I don't know, 30 minutes out? 20 minutes out?
Okay.
I want to start popping mints until I can turn black.
How many mints did you pop last time?
I was
One
the
only,
first
right?
roll.
That's right. So you should
That
have.
was 2.
I should have.
Because you got
That-
white first.
Did I?
I believe
I'm
so,
pretty sure it
because
was
the number
2.
in my head is you have 10 more mints, so he might be right.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I should have 10 more. Hopefully I can get a 1.
Yeah, hopefully you can get a 1 in those 10, yeah.
Also, while we're riding over, I'm gonna swap attunement from the helmet to my boots.
Okay.
Oh,
Would you
yeah.
like
well,
me to
we're
start
on the way.
rolling now?
Yes, because
Even though
it's
I'm
gonna be
not
the
going to
travel
start
there.
eating them until later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Fen?
On the way, can I reattune to the bracers of defense?
You can. I didn't even know you wanted to tune
Thank
for
you.
those.
I did because I want to see if I could attune to Frankie, and then I
Ah.
couldn't. So,
I mean, you kinda did.
but I didn't take a slot, so it's fine.
Oh, look. I'm gray.
If
Yeah, my list isn't pulling up for some reason. What the fuck?
Anyone needs it? I still have this.
I'm still
gray.
fucking gray.
Oh, that was a D20, not a D10.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you the free reroll.
So I do still have a necklace of adaptation if anyone has a free slot. Lets you breathe normally.
Now I'm yellow.
In any environment. You have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill and sting cloud, and poison breath weapons of some dragons.
Now I'm teal. I am going in the right direction.
I love that everybody just like this entire ride has been like just tuning to the weapons, doing
Damn
stuff,
it!
and it's about that 30 to 20-minute mark is where Ashlyn all of a sudden just pulls out her case of mints, and all the soldiers that are there just kind of like look confused as fuck, and she pops one after another, and her skin visibly is changing color.
And she swears every time.
Yep.
Oh, guy, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to ask.
Oh, yeah, we could all take a short rest.
Yes, if you so desire. So I believe only your warlock stuff gets recovered. I don't even know if you used any warlock stuff.
But you know what I get back from a short rest? I can use my arcane recovery skill and get up to 5 spell levels of slots back.
That you can.
So I'm gonna get a third. Actually, no, I'm gonna get my 5th back.
Okay. Going all in on your 5th.
Damn it!
We need a
Nice and
full
white.
hour to get a short rest, right?
Yes. And you have that time. That
Well, I'm
travel
just
time,
thinking-
even...
Armor of Agathis, but it only lasts for an hour.
Oof.
I was gonna cast that before the short rest,
Yeah.
but
It literally runs out at the short rest.
it does.
Well, at least I'm back to my normal color now.
You are, and that's number
I have-
7? 1, 2,
Yeah, I have
3,
3
4, 5,
left.
6, 7.
The one time you want to roll one.
I know.
These mints are starting to taste really fucking bad. Having 8
Damn
mints in
it!
a row is really, like, not the best. Having, like, 3 mints in a row, that's pretty okay. But once you start hitting, like, that 5th or 6th mint, it's like, okay, this is a lot of mint.
Fuck!
He's gonna start
That's
taking
One more,
9.
Astrid. One
One
more,
more.
Astrid.
Ashrin clutch. Ashrin clutch.
Oh. Back to
Back
green,
to
though.
green again!
Back to green. Ashrin started green and just landed right back at it.
Well, I had assumed that the green had run out because it was only for 1d6 hours,
Yes.
and I didn't roll.
Oh, that's true. So it had been some time. So let's see. How long are you green for again?
4
Hours.
fucking hours. Great. Wonderful. I love this for me.
God. Attempting all of that. Unfortunately, not able to achieve the black that you desired. But upon arriving
Still
towards the...
semi-relevant.
Yeah, for the most part. Nonetheless, arriving at the forest itself at a fair distance, and with the relayed information, I imagine y'all also catching them up on a fair number of information on how far they seem to be alert about. You do watch as they start to kind of scatter themselves into 4-man groups. So they have 5 different parties, at the very least, available for the time being. Wherein upon basically all in unison, looking to you all and giving a soldier salute, they each begin to head out into the forest. And at the very least, the final squad that leaves, who seems to be the one that's going to keep the most closest distance here, does look towards you all and just goes, wait for about 10 or so minutes. We will all be enacting our distraction. May the gods be with you all, and may we see the light tomorrow.
I'll give them a
Good
guard salute.
Before they themselves drift off into the forest as well.
This whole time
You
we've
guys
been
have.
gone, has Lily given me any information? Any extra information?
There has been, essentially speaking, besides the search of what's going on, there is an unnerving amount of times that the abomination has gone in and out of the hole several times over, and only about 2 times has it come out with additional ether caps. But even then, it's only the standard ones. It doesn't ever come back out with more bladed ones.
Okay, and I'll relay this information to the guards as much as I can
Mhm.
give them to help with their ambush.
Okay. But as you are nervously waiting for the time to tick down for what is very likely about to occur, and while you are not able to hear the trouble that is occurring, given the distance that they are, at the very least, internally are able to count down your 10 minutes of time before you guys have to make way deep into the forest.
Actually, thanks to fucking my feet, we can tell exactly 10 minutes because I know exactly how long it is till a sundown sunrise.
Do you have alert?
No, it's fucking
Keep in mind.
Keen
Oh,
mind.
Keen Mind. My bad. I always forget it's alert between Keen Mind. Always forget between the two of them.
Yeah, no, so 10 minutes exactly.
Not only via Volmer's Keen Mind, but also via Lily for Jack, wherein upon those 10 minutes being up, and while there is no ears to this creature, you can almost see like that perk up moment that something has come to its attention, and you instantly see it roar back down into the hole, where you only see about 10 or so of the bladed ether caps come out, digging their way into the stone before just lurching out in separate directions towards whatever it seems to be targeting, as it is now left alone in that area. Give me an insight check real quick. 19. There is a clear, unpleasant gaze and noise coming out of it. That growl and chitter gives off an immense annoyance.
Okay, we've kicked the beehive. It's pissed. Let's go.
Okay. So, as you begin to make your way deeper into the actual area itself, I need everyone to very quickly give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to, using my new boots, let me double check how long they last before I use them.
Up to 4 hours in separate time.
Fuck me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm clicking my boots and I'm using them.
Question.
Mhm.
Would this count as an effect that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated? Because then I have advantage.
I would say so. I keep forgetting that you have your danger sense thing. Yeah, that's right.
I forgot I do too.
Hey.
So I'm gonna click my boots for an hour. And just glide through.
You don't even need to
Oh.
click it. You just have to literally just fly with them.
Let
just
me
go.
have my fun visual.
I'm gonna
Like
use my
the Icarus
Tides of
boots where you
I'm
go.
Chaos
totally down
and
with that. I just
reroll
wanted to
that
make sure you knew.
dexterity check
You said you're using your Tides of Chaos?
to roll the dexterity check again.
Okay,
Yes.
just double checking. Oh, Feral also needs their own.
And
Oh yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna
here, aren't they?
spend.
Didn't they just say they'd be a little late?
They did.
They
did
did,
say
yeah,
they'd be
it's
a
almost
little
7.
late, question mark. Quote, unquote.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend. What? Go away.
No.
I thought you liked us.
I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points and use Bend Luck and add that to Jack's roll.
Okay. 14 is just enough to save from being at half speed for the initiation of the fight. As you begin to trudge your way further and further, and it gets to a point where you see Jack, while he's not getting stuck by any means, you see his feet currently like sticking further and further into the webbing, and while he keeps trying to misstep and trying to avoid the more moist patches to stop collecting so much on his feet, you end up willing your own to almost bend the fate of the webs beneath him to dry off, so it gives him a chance to kind of kick some of it off to reduce that weight and that speed reduction for the moment.
Omar, what's your AC?
About that. I'm 17.
17. Noah, what are you looking like?
17.
Okay. Ashrin, yours is still low, but
14.
okay.
So, as you
Mine's
guys
17.
begin to make your approach,
Whoa,
and Lily is
Why
able
is
to give
Jack
you
in
that.
front?
Now, you guys are going to get to position yourselves.
Okay.
Because Lily is up in front, being able to tell you where exactly this creature is currently standing.
Okay.
I mean, I could go in front so that way, hopefully, I have a little bit better time getting to it, and also, I'm not squishy.
Like, is this something we can actually get on top of, like a large
You can.
stump? I think Jack.
There is webbing and vine for you able to climb up to. Will be a slight check, especially trying to not get stuck on that shit, but you very much can.
Yeah. Jack's gonna be invisible and up here.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check real quick.
If. How high is that going up, by the way?
About 15 or so feet.
Okay.
$13 is just barely enough to get yourself up there. And while it does cost all of your movement in that turn, initializing this, you are able to make it up there for the very least, and avoid getting horribly stuck to the very least.
I do not like going into this fight not being able to fly.
Yep.
I am very uncomfortable.
I'm also. Before I head
I
up,
was
actually, 'cause I
considering
need to do
giving you
this
the boot, I'm gonna
backwards.
be honest.
I'm giving Ashrin Shield of Faith, so she has +2 AC,
Okay.
and then going invisible and climbing.
So Ashton, you have +2 AC right now. Go invisible, climb up there, use all your speed. Anybody else going to do anything during this quote-unquote preparation initialization round?
I already moved myself, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly like just in the air, like 20 feet up, just behind Fen.
Okay. Veryl's going to
Friendship!
stay behind for the moment. And Ash, are you going to be hiding behind that stump?
Yeah, I'm just kind of ducked back there. That way, if I need to, I can duck out and get line of sight to fire.
Okay. So, as you are all putting yourselves where you can, Jack rising up there invisible, Dalmar hiding, everyone preparing themselves, without even an instance of hesitation or lack of awareness for what it's worth, having expected maybe you all to get stuck to some degree, being spotted by this creature and hearing that strange chittering roar and the gem in its mouth glowing brightly. I need your audible initiative.
Click on yourselves.
You shouldn't have said it. I was gonna be so happy because I remember before he even said initiative. You
I also
dick.
remembered before he said it, like I'd already had clicked on
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, that's awesome then. Like, it's good that you didn't need me to say it. I was just saying it. So
Go fuck yourself.
I was trying to be helpful.
How
No.
dare you be helpful? God.
Were you being helpful or
Exactly.
were you being condescending?
I was being helpful.
No.
Fine, I guess I'm not fucking casting haste on Fen this fight.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Wow, incredibly
I
enough,
was
you did not get
joking.
the roll.
but that's okay. I don't need you anyways. I'm good. I got this.
Damn.
Did
I'll
not
take
get
your
the roll.
haste.
on you.
Are we still
Jack,
friends?
you can't even cast haste.
That's why I said I'll take your haste.
Ben,
Actually,
as
I don't
you
know
are the first one to react to this boisterous roar, what you doing?
Run and swing. Oh, rage. Last rage.
Rage and run and swing.
So I tried to click on myself, but it didn't function. I have but no.
Oh,
valid
then it'd be
token.
Dalmar
What's
first.
left?
Sorry, I didn't realize that you did not click on yourself. Boop.
Fuck, I just had
Like I said, I tried.
I just had a good idea
You
for
did
like,
good.
Dalmar.
strategy.
You're
But it's
first.
too fucking late to try it.
What was it?
Have
Type it.
Feral turn into... Oh, I'll type it.
Can I retcon one thing and say that I gave Fen the orb? Just in case?
Orb?
The orb of polymorph?
So you had some time, so you can if
Yay.
you want to.
Just in case you get eaten. Turn into a giant whale.
Oh,
Yes.
I can intentionally
I
get
also
eaten if you
made
want me to.
my
Yes.
longsword magical today? Question mark.
Yes, you
Was
did
it
so.
the short sword. Okay.
Short sword, because you wanted finesse.
Right. Okay. So just checking, but
Yep.
we're just gonna launch some stuff at this dude.
Defend specifically a sperm whale.
Okay, why?
It's bigger.
That's the
Oh.
big one.
17
Oh, I thought it
does
was so that
not
you could
hit.
make following
26
jokes.
does.
Yeah, same, Mash.
I mean that too, but
What was that, KTK?
17 does not hit. 26 does.
Okay.
6 points. Unfortunately, no sneak attack for the time being. But nonetheless, it digs into its chest directly, and you see it while not reacting necessarily to such meager damage. At the very least, it does seem like it did not resist such an effect.
I'm
Why no
curious.
sneak attack?
Because
no
he has
one's
no
next to
friends
it.
and allies nearby, he has no advantage.
But it was the first act.
Yeah,
Isn't
first
that one
act
of the
is
rules about sneak
That's assassin.
Sneak attack?
no,
That's
that's
assassin.
Oh, okay.
I do gotta ask. He did stealth. Did the guy see him?
It seems like he was
Okay.
not hidden enough.
Okay.
17 is a
rolled a
relatively low stealth.
It is, especially
At
for
this
I rolled
level,
a-
at least.
Yeah.
Are you
I
staying where
was
you are, Demo?
excited, too. Like, I was excited, man. I'm like, yeah, I have plus 15 for this fight. F-
Yeah.
And he rolled a 2.
And then I roll F and 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's not a rogue that I play if I can't roll above a 5 on the dice for stealth.
Is that all you're doing, or are you staying where you are?
That is my bonus. That is my action bonus action.
Yep. You got moving if you desire it.
No, I think I'm good. Question
Okay.
mark.
Fen, what you doing?
Okay, Fen's hyping herself up. She's thinking about Frankie. She's starting to cry and raging while thinking about Frankie being missing. And Misha too.
We
Misha
didn't
too.
tell.
We didn't
We didn't
Jeez.
tell you that they're
Jeez,
missing.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
then just
I
think
was not
about
aware.
Frankie in general and not wanting to die and leaving Frankie and Misha alone. Let's go with that. I forgot. My brain doesn't calculate well. So, sobbing rage, and a mush move. I'm a first swing with my dragon sword, and then I'm a swing with my owie sword.
Go for it. So first one's at disadvantage with Dragon.
But
Because Aoi Sword doesn't like you swinging Dragon Sword.
I forgot. Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
25 still hits. 12 does not.
The owie sword just sucks, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and may I-
really want to get rid of that thing.
No.
What even is the sentimental value? The guy who gave it to you is saying we should get
It
rid
was
of
a
it.
gift!
And this does classify as a draconic creature, so go ahead and roll the additional 3d6.
The additional what?
3d6, that's the point of the Dragon's Longsword.
The dragon longsword does. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
I didn't hear you very well. I thought you said 26.
go.
Why is that music going? Fuck that shit.
I kind of like this music. What the hell?
It's
Well,
nice
the
music.
party music
It's
was
not-
also going.
Yeah, there was a party music going on there. I heard the flute, and I was like, why the fuck's the flute one going? No.
Oh, I have like a dramatic violin playing.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it
no,
was
it was,
both.
but there was
Oh,
also
you're
a
right.
flute in the background, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should not have been going. But 20 points of damage with a single slash across it, even though you feel that urge to use Aoi Sword instead. And as you slash across the Dragon Sword, even though you go for a draw attack with the Aoi Sword, it does not connect, but still at the very least, you do see that when it cuts across the flesh, you can see this almost rending opening go off of it from the blade itself, and this thing is not happy with you.
Then
That's
remember,
right.
you have reckless.
What?
You have reckless.
If you do Reckless, you'll get a straight roll with Dragon Slayer, and you'll get an advantage with Aoi Sword.
But he'll have advantage on you.
Yeah, but he'll have advantage to swing at you back.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to yet, just so I could see if he's gonna hurt someone, how bad it's gonna hurt.
He wants one of us to be the test dummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't move up.
So Ashvin, what you doing?
Oh shit! I forgot that I rolled that high for initiative.
Yeah, you actually got a really good roll this time around.
Fuck it up.
I can't decide if I want to waste my 5th level or if I want to, because it could be really good in the long run, but if he makes his dex save, it's kind of shit.
All or nothing. Enervation. Okay.
Oh.
That's dexterity. $22.
Damn it.
This creature seems far more agile than a standard Ettercap, and as you try and go for the enervation strike upon it, it almost sees the necrotic-esque energy going over it, and it seems to very quickly, with a roar, burst itself free of whatever magic you're trying to plant upon
Okay,
it.
so it does take that 11 damage. And then my spell ends.
Okay.
Damn. That would have been so cool if you were able to keep that.
I know, that's a waste.
That would have been
So low.
glorious.
It's such a good
That would have
spell,
been
too.
glorious.
That was my last 5th level spell slot, and I don't have enough sorcery points to
You
get
have
another one.
bonus and movement.
What was that supposed to have done?
Essentially, it's gonna life drain him constantly for I think a minute.
It's almost
That
like
would've
Witch
been-
Bolt, but
And I heal from it.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's a life drain. Literally, it's a life drain
Oh, so it's like self-heal Witch Bolt, but higher level.
yes.
to a certain extent. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
4d8. Wow, that was a low ass fucking roll too. That
It was a
three one-
garbage
three
roll
ones
for
and an
48.
8.
Yeah.
Got movement bonus action, Ashton, if you want them.
I'm just gonna tuck myself back in against the trunk where I ducked out from.
Okay, Veril. Do you want him or want them to go
Yeah.
Earth Elemental?
I'm not gonna go with my plan, so whatever you think's the best call.
Oh,
I have
No,
no
no, no.
plan, so you.
have
I would have them go with wolves, but all this webbing is a fear.
No.
Yeah, I don't think.
Have them close the hole.
Okay.
So it can't duck
Oh,
back in.
yeah.
So it
Yep.
can't go back in and nothing else can come back out.
Yes.
Then there you go.
Genius.
I
First
agree.
turn, cast Wall of Stone. And as you watch as Veril in the back, close enough, more than close enough to do this, as you watch them cast their magic and start to coat that area with blanket stone. Another added effect for y'all is that means that there's a place y'all can
Yep.
walk on without the fear
Yeah.
of the
Webs.
webbing. So let's go ahead and
Good call.
Yeah.
that. Fen is now under the stone.
Oh,
Fen
no!
has been entombed.
Ben's been trapped.
She now has to fight all the Ettercaps down below
I didn't know
alone.
she
By
was a-
herself.
I didn't know she was a rock gnome.
Nice to know you guys.
As Veril
She
finishes
has
casting
nice,
that, you
so-
see an instant recognition from the creature. Definitely not at all happy with that sight.
Oh, but it was happy with Fen stabbing it twice.
It is going to just say, fuck you, Fen. I don't give a damn about you.
That's fair, honestly.
Oh.
And you know what feat you need to take?
Attack of opportunity?
Sentinel.
You do get attack of opportunity.
Oh, yay!
Are you swinging with Owie? Well, you have Owie sword out right now, so go ahead and take a swing with Owie sword. $24 hits, roll damage, and no feedback. $11 points of slashing, which is 14. With your rage, as you slash it across it just runs past you to utterly ignore you. As it is going to look upon you all, and it is going to instantly cast, since you guys are all fucking right next to each other. I need every one of you, besides Fen, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Actually, I don't think you do.
I need you to roll. And yours is intelligence.
Just roll like a intelligence check.
Yep. That is still enough. As you watch it
Good shit.
place itself on the ground. You almost seemingly see these vines growing from the actual scales themselves as it plants them into the ground, and you see its mouth beginning to move, whatever sigilage it seems to be enacting as you go and you counterspell it instead. Yeah, no, its eyes are narrowing on you. Volmer, what you doing?
Okay, first things first. Last Blade song of the day.
Yup, Blade Song, go for it.
I don't get my movement speed bonus right now though, because I'm flying.
That is true.
This is why I'm making a new spell. What is... That's an action. You know what? Fuck it.
Ben, check your mess.
I'm looking at right now, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I fly kind of just like... And just start swinging at it from above?
If you want to try, you very much can.
So it's...
Uh-oh. Ash has been replaced by the STD.
Swing.
Oh, hi!
Hey, buddy.
24 hits.
Look at his hair!
And then I'm going to use Booming Blade on the second swing.
Okay.
So roll that, and then roll to hit.
25 still hits.
And swing a swing.
And if it moves, it takes an additional 11. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its legendary action and immediately go to gore you.
What? I'm sorry? What the f-
26 to hit.
Yeah.
As you finish slashing across it, you see it instantly in reaction, the claw that
doesn't
it
hit.
has.
AC's 27.
Your AC is 27?
With shield.
That's right, because you're at 22. You watch it lurch right up, that clawed arm of it, with those scales make it sharper than ever, reaches right for the center of your core as you use shield to avoid it piercing it. It nearly gets there, and you just can only feel the flash of fear of how much that probably could have done.
Can I make my shield look like a giant middle finger to it?
Jack, what you doing?
Yeah. Just because I'm curious, I'm gonna do Chill Touch.
Chill touch. 17 does not hit, unfortunately. You try and go for it, and even after it just reacts from smacking against the shield of Volmer, you see it almost instantly eye glance onto you and just avoids that burst of cold coming at it.
Okay, well, that sucks. I have a bonus action. Not? Fuck all, okay. Yeah, that's gonna kind of be it for me.
Dalmar.
Yeah. If I move here,
Actually, no.
does that give me flanking?
I do not see where you're moving. There. It would not, unfortunately, due to the fact that Volmer's up top. But at the very least, you would get sneak attack because Volmer's right next to it.
Okay, that functions well enough.
I mean, could we make the argument that I'm distracting it from above?
This thing seems more attentive than you realize.
Real quick question. Does it stand taller than the platform that I'm on?
It's roughly about at the same height. If not, you're just above it.
Can I intentionally make myself go prone?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna make it so
Okay.
it's harder to hit me.
Okay, fair enough. 13 does not hit. 17 does not hit. This thing is fast, and it is refusing to letting you strike it. It is
Refusing
going
to
to
let it
use another legendary action.
So he had flanking.
He does not.
No,
Oh, does not. Okay, sorry.
because I decided to be stupid. That's on me.
Use another legendary action, and actually going to use it on you, Dalmar. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ruh-roh.
Where are you?
21 is more than enough. As you watch it instantly shift its head towards you in that direction, and you see it inhaling, where you see this web of mass white coming out of its mouth directly down at you, but you manage to step out of the way before that glob just sticks onto the ground, completely avoiding it. Fen, back to you.
Oh, hi!
Fen, you
14
should
does not
move
hit, 16 does not hit.
to the front of.
Oh.
You should move here to give us flanking.
Oh, fuck, can I
What-
do that real quick?
You
Which
can do that
type of
after the
character know
swings.
that?
Shh, but no one knows, it's fine. Okay, so I've swung, I moved.
Yep.
I mean, Dalmar can literally yell it out to her over comms.
True. Okay.
But unfortunately she did her swings before the
Yep.
notification was given.
It's okay.
Ashrin.
Fuck. No, don't touch my mouse.
Language, there's a child right there.
He's fine.
It's her child, I think she knows.
He knows not to say the naughty words that mommy says.
Just waiting for him to go, penis.
He does indeed do that.
Yes, he does. That's what I was waiting for.
Magic Missile at 4th level will give you 3 additional, so 5d4.
Don't touch my keyboard. Good lord.
11, 16, 21 points of damage.
No!
All launched directly at this creature, impacting it. Bonus action movement.
Just gonna duck back in.
Oh, yeah,
It's going to use the legendary action, and it's going to use its last one to spit directly at you. I need to make a strength saving throw.
So it has
Me?
3 legendary actions.
It can't see me. I'm hiding.
You are not hiding if you're staying there.
I'm behind the trunk.
Before you get to move.
Yep.
Or,
Well, it's at the end, but she's not actually moving any further. And this is not a. Yeah,
Also, hiding's an action, isn't it?
theoretically speaking, yes. As you go to hide in the cover as much as you can, while you don't remember this sound, for it was way too far away, it splits a gob right at your feet, where you see just a burst of webbing that you find all too familiar, being of acidic nature.
Fuck.
I still think making it a strength save was a little mean.
You're trying to get this thing off. It's not a matter of avoiding, you're trying to get it off.
That was a matter of avoiding. It shot it at me, and I was trying to avoid it. Shouldn't that have been Dex?
Nah, you're not avoiding it. It's gonna cover you. It's a matter of ripping it off before it can actually
But
get
it's a
burned
big
on you.
web, so you can't dodge it. I guess that's the explanation.
Whatever. It's fine.
yeah.
Hey. You take your tablet. Go play.
Veryl's already got their wall of stone gone up. At that point, I'll just say, "Hi, Earth Elemental. Let's just go with it."
not that one.
Slap Veryl down there, so ignore him. Earth Elemental's got 126 hit points.
Go
126. Controlled by me and Veryl for when they get back.
If they get back.
If they get back. Move in and get some goddamn punches in shape. That's okay. Wow.
Damn.
Second punch. Hey, at least second punch hits. 11 points of damage. First one just goes completely wide, manages to wind back and smack it across the face with the second one. As it comes back to its turn, gets its legendary actions back. Fulmer, you're on his head. He's not happy with you.
I'm not on it, but fair enough.
He's gonna go for another gore. Well, 2 to be exact. 19 and 28.
My shield is still up, so I'm still at 27. So
So
the
first
second
one completely
hits.
whiffed regardless.
Yeah, second one hits.
Cutting
Second
words.
one, though.
Let's see if it works. Cutting words.
Just need it.
Oh,
I need
you
two.
needed two.
Two.
You needed two. Hey!
I got a
The
3.
glory of cunning words at last working as both claws lurch up to try and slash at Volmer. The first one managing to just dodge out of the way, but the second one comes right behind Volmer, and you manage to just give it that whistling tone, and while you're prone and out of range, annoying it in that instance, it's enough for Volmer to sweep himself out of the direction of the incoming gore.
Wait, I can't do that, kid.
With that,
I can't. I feel weird. I can't flip off the camera.
I mean, you could, but
There's a child. I'm not gonna do that in front of a
that's
child.
fine.
It's okay, I just did it.
He's
You're
seen
covering
worse.
his eye.
Don't look.
I don't think you saw it. We're good. We're good.
He doesn't. It's fine. Can't be any worse than my niece dropping the F-bomb at Thanksgiving dinner.
That's
Jesus.
awesome.
How old
It
was
was hilarious. It
How
was
old-
so much fun. She was 2.
first words?
That was like my sister teaching my oldest niece when she was like 4 to go, fuck the police.
Jesus.
My aunt
What
used to
is-
bribe me with ring pops to cuss with her, and we'd have bad word contests, and I'd always win, and she'd give me a bag of ring pops, and then my mom found out, and she taught me how to clap them out instead.
No.
Jesus.
Oh,
Make it go
fucking
away.
hell.
But as you guys all do that, you almost see a recognition, like that is not a position it likes to be in, and it just darts around and goes up onto the tree as Veril, Volmer, Dalmar, and Fen, you all get your attack of opportunities.
I do not get an attack of opportunity. I use my reaction.
That's right, you use it for shield.
Sentinel?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the right feat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sentinel.
This
Yeah,
could be
14 misses.
I don't like my owie sword.
What?
I
Would
don't
that
like
be
it.
the
don't
main
think any of us
attack or
like your
the
Hey.
bonus attack?
main.
Main attack.
Okay.
It is classified as a standard attack.
Come on, please hit him.
Do you have Sentinel?
Yes, he does.
I do.
You
And Mage
do.
Slayer.
You
Yeah.
would have to stop here. As you
That
Aim
was
directly
great.
at
Thank
it.
you.
and there's a single moment that you think, how the hell am I going to stop this thing? And you decide, I'll hit it at its core. And you launch that dagger directly where that blue spot is, directly at the neck, just to really dig into it, that it is not getting away from y'all.
Yep. It's kind of funny because
Ah!
Dalmar was originally built to be kind of like up close and personal. You're not gonna get away from me. And this whole time he's been like, nope, from distance.
Well, the way
Volmer.
I internalized it, Mage Slayer and Sentinel were things he really wanted when he was a guard. So he
That
just
works.
trained that as soon as he could, but
Yeah.
then he's like, actually, I have range.
So, I need to ask if I could do some bullshit again. Because this
Depends
is
on
a
the
big
bullshit.
guy. Remember back when we were fighting a Bri for the final time and we actually killed him, but for real this time?
That you
And
know
I
of.
had fly speed and you let me do some bullshit where I like flew around with maneuvers to try to get. Can I do that?
Yes. You're gonna have to make a deception check against this creature. Or, you know what? Because I'll give it to you, then your charisma's not the best thing in the world. Let's just stick with acrobatics. And it's going to try and insight to try and see through your little ruse.
Well, 13.
Just barely at 14.
Damn.
Jesus.
Ever so barely beat you out. So even though you go for the fancy footwork, dance work to try and fend it off, to fake it out, it just keeps that lock on you, just barely is more than aware for what you're about to do to it.
Alright. Well, normal swing. And I get a nat one.
Not one.
Oh no.
Go ahead, for having
Oh,
attempted a little bit of a trick here. Give me a dexterity check.
Do you fall flat on your
Okay.
face or not?
I mean, I'm flying, so realistically I won't, but...
Oh, you're flying.
No. You try to go for that feint attack, and while it spots you in that instant, as you go for that strike, you see it go for the bite and try to catch your blade. And to avoid him from taking your blade away from you, you pull it back, missing the attack, but keeping your blade.
Fucking dropping Crescent here would have been terrible.
Yes, it would have. You have one more swing.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that fucking maneuvers ate my action.
No,
or anything.
I would say that'd be part of your initial, yeah.
Okay. So then I guess I'm gonna Booming Blade swing a swing. Oh wait, he needs to take Booming Blade damage from earlier.
Marked it.
Okay, make it sure.
$29 still hits.
Yep.
10 with 14. As you continue to strike at this creature, and he is going to use his legendary action, but this time on you, Volmer. You're being annoying with him being unable to gore you for this entire time, so go and give me a dexterity saving throw.
I was so
not
close to it.
enough.
I thought I got a
tried
20
to go
for
for
a
that
second.
fancy footwork, and at point blank range, you almost see the recognition of this creature that just goes right at you with a glob of white webbing as you are caught in it and are instantly restrained. Because you were flying 20 feet up, so you would take a little bit of fall damage.
Damn, alright. I flew too close to the sun.
You did. Yo. 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you plummet onto the ground, now caught up in this webbing.
Ow.
Jack.
Okay. I don't like this dude. Fuck it. Yeah. Smart, they can cast spells. I'm just gonna continue with Chill Touch, I think.
25 finally hits.
Hey. Plus Genie's Wrath.
16 points of damage, and that reduces its speed by 10, if I remember correctly, right?
No. This means it can't regain hit points.
Okay.
Just in case it has any healing.
And at the end of your turn, he is going to take advantage of Volmer being on the ground, restrained by webs, and he's going to gore him for fucking once. $26 to hit.
Hey, KTK, guess what that doesn't hit with?
You are currently restrained with shield, and shield is verbal somatic, so I don't remember if restraint. Yeah, Jack, I'm pretty sure you're going to go check as well.
Yeah,
I
I
don't remember if restrained
restrained.
fucks your somatic.
He becomes
I'm
zero.
pretty sure it doesn't, but I
You have
don't
advantage
remember.
on attack rolls. He has disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yep, no, it says nothing about that. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Get fucked.
even though you're stuck to that ground and you use your reaction to still shield against it, try and take advantage of your moment. Xal'Mel.
Okay. So we are going to go over here. And for basically the rest of this fight, well, and Let me attack first and see how that goes before I do much else.
Note, you are not getting flanking from Volmer because he's currently restrained, and a restrained creature cannot offer flank.
Fair enough.
27 still hits. And you have fence by the side there, so that still gives you sneak attack. 18 does not hit. 23 points of damage from a single strike as you get it. While it's focused on Volmer, you're still aiming at wherever weaknesses you can possibly find on this thing.
And in Undercommon, I'm going to tell it, you will not escape us.
Okay.
Long shot bit. This thing undead by any chance? I need to know for a spell. If it
Question mark. I mean,
oh, sorry.
Ettercaps aren't undead. The dragon's not undead. This thing doesn't look undead.
I was just gonna say if it because of the dragon soul being dead. Yeah, I was just gonna say if it's undead, it
Yeah,
has
dragon soul.
disadvantage. On
Well,
that.
you're also actively aware that even Cassandra say they are not dead, but they're also not alive. There's some weird
Yeah.
stasis in between.
I don't know. I'll just throw it out there just in case.
Fen.
Hi. And I'm going to reckless because it hasn't tried to hit me yet at all.
Okay.
So I'm just going to keep going with that. Please don't use that against me.
It's his job to use that against you.
It very much is. Even so, Dragon Slayer would have only been a straight roll. Still would have missed.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Owie Sword's that advantage, though.
I was thinking Owie Sword, but I meant to use the Dragon Sword. I was thinking, yeah.
Oh, so you're going all in on Dragon Sword?
Yeah.
So it's still in 17-17, so it still would have missed both shots. So you try and you reckless swing at the creature, but it is fast. This thing is not letting you get a beat on it. Ashrin, at the top of your turn.
I owe you a wild magic.
Also
roll,
true.
Unless you want to make me just roll on the table, which
Well, you got a magic missile up, so that's fine. I'm not gonna make you roll yet. And you also take 2 points of acid damage from the webbing.
Oh shit.
You're at 7 now, right?
8.
You're directly at 8. That chaotic energy
Uh-huh.
is there.
Uh-huh. I take how many?
2 points of acid.
2. That's not terrible. I'll worry about that later. Let's just do a first level chaos bolt.
That hits.
Hey, Volmar.
5 and 1.
Yeah.
Check Discord, please.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna...
plotting and colluding?
Uh-oh.
Y'all plotting and colluding?
No, I just remembered I had something. I had to ask about it.
Lightning damage, please.
Lightning. Shocking this creature through and through. Go ahead and roll another d20. There you go.
It's been a while since we've had a nice little natural
Been a
wild
while since
magic
we have a
surge.
double.
Yep.
Roll 2d20. See what these are.
Oh god, if she turned into a potted plant and took damage from the acid, would that kill Ashrin?
Well, I assume it's like polymorph, where it's like
12 and 3. So we got a standard and an extreme. First D100.
Ooh.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I love wild magic so much.
I'm terrified.
I love that you have like so many tables for it. That's the shit that I would do.
47 for the standard.
Oh no.
Hey, Ashrin, do you want to read the thoughts of the creature for 1 minute?
That's 48. Nope, that's
No,
47.
that's 47.
Yeah, sure. I'd love that. That'd be great.
That's kind of fucking cool.
That is awesome.
So you are now able to understand the thoughts of this creature for 1 minute. Go ahead and roll the
That's
second
wonderful.
one. That is
Let's
actually
see if I die on this second one.
I would say it's actually
Yeah,
an
this is the
Eldritch
extreme
horror.
one. Let's see what this is.
Ashton gets levels of madness.
55. You have not had this one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
He cut himself off.
As you
Yeah, sure.
fall, standing there, watching Ashton launch off her magic, there's a slight moment, Jack, that you are there, that you see her, because you're still a bit worried of her wild magic essence, that she is seemingly like comes to a realization on something towards the creature before you just watch her vanish.
God damn it.
As
On that note, I'm gonna peace out because I gotta go make my kid lunch.
yeah, you're totally
dinner.
fine because you're gone
Yeah.
for a solid minute.
Yeah. Bye guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
As metagaming, she's been teleported to another plane for 1 minute.
What plane?
She has no idea.
she essentially banished
Is she
herself.
safe there?
Who knows?
Jack is...
Oh, let's hope she didn't end up in the Brass City or something.
Oh god, I
Oh,
hope
why
not
is it
in
not
Brass
fucking
City.
working? There we go. That's extreme! Oh, Astron's out of this fight, literally. Feral, go do smash.
I don't think Veryl would want to go do Smash.
I'm definitely gonna do what I was gonna do last turn. Yep.
Yeah,
Smash
holy
number
fuck.
one
Damn
misses.
thing.
After my turn, I don't think I'm going to be able to be here long enough to finish the fight tonight.
We'll wrap up to this round.
Okay.
24 hits. That's all they got, and he's already used all 3 of his legendary reactions so far. It is his turn. Hey, Delmar, he's mad with you. You're doing too much damage.
I thought he'd still be mad at me since, you know, he still can't hit me.
Nah, you're immobilized. He's not that mad that much anymore.
He doesn't care that much about you.
If Astrid were here, she'd be able to tell you exactly how not mad he is.
That's so fucked that she could read the brain and then just gone.
Yep, and it's only for 1 minute, and then she gets teleported out for 1 minute. That's the risk. 17 and 18. Against you, Delmar.
Meet my armor class and hits.
Okay.
So what if it as we run? Give it to attacker.
You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna... I'm one of them.
Ooh.
Which one, the first or second?
Let's do this.
It doesn't really matter, I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
Do it on the one that meets his armor class, since that one, no matter what, you save him.
Oh, I got
I mean, but he
6.
finally got a 6. He finally got the 6.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna imagine, Dalmar, you uncanny this, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing you do. Because with uncanny, you take 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Ash is like, I'm gonna pop back into existence and y'all will be dead.
As it instantly goes for that gore directly at you, and you manage to just dodge it out of the way just enough, but you feel skin across the side, and that is a brutally sharp set of scales. Meanwhile, the second one comes in, and Jack is able to distract it once again with that little bit of annoyance that you can't hit me, bitch, while I'm prone. And that attack misses. Volmer, restrained on the ground. What you want to do?
Would it take my action to break restrainment?
Yes.
Follow up. If I Misty Step, will that break restrainment?
You are not sure.
Oh, fuck. It's now a question of, am I wasting the spell slot for a chance?
That take.
You know
I
what?
would say, you are aware that in most cases, yes, you escape restraint, but if it's something actively attached to you, that's a hands up in the air. Because you don't escape manacles when they're latched onto you at that point.
Oh, fuck it.
Okay. Where are you going to?
I'm gonna teleport. You know, I'm gonna teleport, like. Where's he looking right now?
He is looking to Dalmar.
Right behind his head.
Okay.
Because I can still
You would-
just hover there.
You can.
Yeah.
And you do, in fact, escape the webbing. So it is not seemingly something that is actively attached to you.
Okay, and then. Twing. Do I have advantage because Dalmar's on the other side?
I would give it for this instance, and he was not expecting you to escape that webbing that quick.
Crit, 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 crit. Nope.
No crit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Close, though. Very close, though.
So that's the first swing, and then another booming blade swing because I just don't want him to move.
And you do get sneak attack, too, because you are next to people.
No crit. Still good damage.
Still decent damage. He is going to use another legendary action. 2 of them this time, though.
Look, Pa, I'm playing like a rogue. Okay, Rogue Wizard is actually kind of a cool combo, though.
Oh, it absolutely is. It's a very useful combo. Especially the moment they made Spellblade.
Yep.
I need Dalmar, Fen, and Veril to make dexterity saving throws, as it's going to use 2 of its legendary actions. It's going to cast a spell.
Would this count? Would I have advantage?
I believe so. Let me double check Danger Sense, because I'm pretty sure it does count for this shit.
There's cats in a spell.
Pretty sure it does. Just want to double check.
It's wasting those 2 legendary actions.
Yeah.
It is not, because you already used oh no, your turn just came up, so that's right.
What?
I mean, if you're wasting a 3rd level spell, he's totally fine with that
Fourth.
with the spell he was casting.
4th, that's
it's
the
a
only slots
4th
I
level
have.
slot, okay.
I only have 4th slots left.
That's still costing of it. That's he's not that upset about it. Where the fuck are you, fucking Danger Sense? There you are. Yeah, just effects. Yep.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check.
You wouldn't even find anyways. But and burning Dalmar's natural 20, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Still, when it goes to cast that spell, Volmer saying "fuck that," no, counterspelling it. That's fine.
I'm not letting him do shit.
It's not a high level spell nonetheless. Jack.
Okay, so right now, Ashton's gone. Jack's going fuck, 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 fuck. What the fuck? Would he still feel the concentration to the spell he has up? Like it's still active?
Yes. She's still alive.
Okay. Actually, even if she's dead, the spell would stay active.
No, it wouldn't, because then it'd be on an object.
I think I remember like reading that like if someone casts mage armor on themselves, they die. It stays active for that full duration, even on the dead body.
If it classifies that it's a creature, it will stay there. But if it, because when you die, you are now classified as an object, as a corpse, it goes away.
Yeah, okay. So, okay. Don't know when she's gonna be back. Was he around when she disappeared last time, or was that Corveus?
That was Corveus.
That was Corveus.
I know that for a fact because that was him debating if he should just absolutely duck out at that point or not.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of... Jack would have no way to know that she's gonna be gone for a long time or back next round.
Yep.
So he's just gonna do what he was normally doing. And we're gonna hit this bitch, hopefully.
19 does not hit.
Fuck. Oh, lay back down. He's like,
Use
he's
his
doing
lap.
fucking burpees up there.
He
Jump
really
up, cast
is.
spell, drop back down.
Last legendary action onto Dalmar. Your damage is annoying. Get your damage out of here. Natural 20.
Liar.
I can screenshot it for you.
Veto your 20.
Ouch. Where's my Lecomancer?
Double Echomancer?
Let's do it, Volmer. All of us Lecomancers. Let's go.
I don't like you. We could have like just a party of Lycomancers.
And like, it wouldn't matter that like, even if our stats are bad, because they'd all be stupid. Like, they just roll well. They're just rolling with it.
With natural 20, they were both semi-mediocre rolls, but that amounts up to 42 points of damage in a singular goring strike as it just goes and rips a literal section of your waist off.
I reject your reality and
That's
substitute
not
my
good.
own.
And with that-
I've already uncanny dodged once. This
You have, and it
Yeah.
costs your reaction.
Fuck.
That was 42 points.
Is it big?
42, yeah.
Okay.
As you all watch as this creature finally lands a proper blow against Dalmar, not able to dodge it by any means, where you see a literal chunk of his side is now completely gone and wasted. We'll come back to that next week with Ashrin gone, Dalmar's now in a dangerous state, and shit does not look the best. But you do have about roughly half down already.
Yeah, no, I think we
And
got
I
that.
will say in Undercommon, this does not mean you escape.
Yeah.
Dalmar, with your passive insight, you swear, even though it doesn't respond, those glowing beady red eyes just narrow at you. And if this thing could smirk, it does. But